hear the big news about Dallas?
He's such a dick.
Why is he?
I haven't said anything.
I was taking a break, and then I was going to come back and announce to Rob. And
well, I haven't said anything.
Yes, you did. You did
you
say
just ruined
something.
It. You implied that there's something going on in Dallas.
Well, I wasn't sure that you knew, and I thought it would be exciting to tell you on the air.
You screw me up, Booey.
But in the meantime, if I didn't say anything,
Booey.
You're a dick.
Booey.
You are a dick.
Booey.
A dick is 606.
You ain't got no brain at all. Booey.
Now, Howard, what would happen?
Tell me off the air.
What would happen if then you would say, why did you say that on the air?
No, you could bring up a topic, and then if I say good, then you tell me on the air.
Sometimes you want to hear this is on the air because it's more exciting.
No. You don't. No, I don't. All right. Very good. Okay. You can't read my mind at all.
I'm getting better.
You can't read
your
my
mind like the blind.
Yeah. He needs a braille book. You cannot read my mind. Pal. Feel my face. Maybe you'll accidentally feel my mind in there. All right. Very good. Papa Booey, you're looking fabulous today. All right. When we come back, I'll explain.
Why? He's so excited.
I was going to play it a different way, but Papa Booey did. Papa Booey ended that routine for me.
Blew it.
I was going to do it in an unusual way, but...
Well, try the unusual way.
Well, it's not going to work now.
It won't work.
No.
Well, I just wanted him to know that you knew and you had this all planned out.
Yeah.
You're right.
In fact, on the top of my briefcase is the same thing that he just handed me. All right. Hey, anyway, thank you. All right, listen, let me take a break. That's all right. I'm a man of a million ideas. I come up with something else. No big deal.
Many ideas as you knock down, Gary.
That's right, Gary. I'll come up with something else. I consider you a challenge. I'm going to take a little break, and then when we come back...
There should be a little star on the rating so that, you know, it says like a little star, ratings with Baba Booey, because I dragged you down.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't we take a break, and then we'll be back right after these words. But I like that.
Could be Dinosaur Jr.
Dinosaur Jr.?
Boy, these are all bands I don't know.
I don't know Dinosaur Jr. either, so I'm with you on that one.
Ooh.
That sounds pretty good, though. Dinosaur Jr. I'd like to hear the rest of that song. Do I have that song?
Not handy, no.
That's not classic rock?
Hardly. Not this class.
Yeah, but it's a dinosaur. That's pretty classic.
Dinosaur Jr.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's old. Dinosaurs are old.
Gotta be classic.
Yeah. That's a cool song. I wonder where it goes.
I wonder what it's all about.
Well, sometimes songs start out real cool and then they suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they come up with really good beginnings, and then when the guy starts singing, it gets all wimpy. They don't know what to do with it.
It'd be interesting to see where that one, because it could go either way. You know, a little riff like that.
A lot of disaster.
Oh. Oh, boy.
Is that a new sound? Is that my mother going, oh?
Oh.
It's not bad. Another new little sound.
Oh.
Is that my mother in bed with my father?
Oh. Did you talk to your mother yesterday off the air?
No, I was real busy yesterday. I was in the middle of 27 meetings. And the big meeting over at the movie studio was this promotion. For Christmas, they want to run in like 2,000 theaters a promotional...
Trailer.
Not a trailer, in a sense. Not a trailer because we haven't shot the movie yet, but almost like a little commercial telling you it's coming.
All right.
And...
a trailer, technically, I suppose, has to have movie scenes in it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, right. And this wouldn't necessarily be movie scenes. And I have an idea.
No, it would definitely not be movie scenes. You have none.
Well, we actually have some on paper which we could shoot, but we don't want to do that.
Oh, you don't want to do
the trailer will come out months before the movie. This is just Christmas time to say, the movie's coming. Like, you remember in Rocky, I think it was 3, when just the two gloves smashed together and said, hey, it's coming?
Or I remember the Rambo one better, where, you know, you just saw the back of Stallone.
Right.
And it was, you know, Rambo's coming.
Yeah. So they had this idea to do something that I didn't like, but what I wanted to do was get pitched by every ad agency. See, this is the way I would have gone about it. and tell me if you think I'm right.
Well, how do we know?
Well, because...
We're not in the movie business.
Yeah, but I'll explain it to you.
Okay.
I wasn't in the movie business until a few weeks ago anyway. So, you know, who am I?
You're already an expert.
Yeah. No, it seems to me what I would have done is just gone to a bunch of ad agencies and trailer companies and different people like that, but more importantly, ad agencies, because this is not so much a trailer.
As an ad.
It's an ad sort of saying, get ready. It's like developing a need for something. Like Coca-Cola, you don't need it, but by the time you're done with the commercials, you need it.
You want it. You're running out of the movie theater.
Yeah. So what I had suggested was go to some ad agencies and get pitched. It doesn't cost you anything to get pitched. Free ideas.
Pitch away.
Pitch away. It's kind of neat to be the client, sit back.
Sure.
We're always the ones doing the pitching. Let somebody pitch me. Am I right here, guys?
Absolutely.
I think that's a great idea.
So now time is running out because the studio had their idea of what the little thing should be. And I kept screaming I don't like it. But yet they didn't go to any ad agency and use my idea. So now they're saying, okay, if you don't like this idea, we only have a couple of days left now, because don't forget, in order to get something in the theaters for Christmas, you got to have it cut and print and all that kind of crap, whatever they do, you know. And you got to shoot it. Yeah, you got to get it, and plus they got to physically ship it to the theaters. So it's a whole process.
And there are times built in if you want to hit the Christmas season.
Right. So now I'm like trying to figure out what it is I want to do. I have an idea.
Now you're going to have to come up with
an idea, and I don't want to.
Usual.
So yesterday in the meeting, everyone started saying, well, hey, you don't like our idea. Well, you come up with an idea. I said, no. I didn't want to come up with an idea. I wanted to get pitched by a bunch of ad agencies.
But they pretty much sort of hemmed you in.
Yeah.
So you use the current idea, or you have to come up with
so now I'm sitting at home going, okay, what are we going to come up with? And that's not what I want. That's not the position I wanted to be in. So I'm in a position that I don't want to be in. But meanwhile, I got to come up with something quick because I don't like the other idea. And I do want to get something in the theaters in time for Christmas. I don't want to lose that opportunity. It's an important opportunity, and it's important for the studio because, don't forget, they're investing money in a movie, and they want to make sure that their message gets out to people, start building awareness of the film, particularly in markets where we're not on the radio. So, you know, I want to do something dynamic there. So that's what's going on. So I just wish... So I'm going to...
Now you're jamming.
Now, yeah, and I came up with an idea that I think is pretty good, but I wish I could have had that opportunity to hear from ad agencies.
It would have certainly taken a burden off of your shoulder.
Yeah, it's one less thing I'd have to do.
You're writing the movie already.
Yeah, I know, and I'm totally wrapped up in that. Now all of a sudden my focus has switched again, and I'm worrying about some trailer. So I'm going to call the producer of the movie and say, hey, is it too late to just quickly get into the ad agents? Those guys turn around and do pitches.
Certainly everybody out there wants a job.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't care about time.
Yeah, I mean, like, couldn't we get in some pitches right before the weekend here? I mean, get pitched real quick, find one that we like, and go shoot it next week. I mean, you know, let's do it.
I think that surely somebody wants to make some money.
See, I have this idea, but I think it's too wild. See, it's nighttime, right?
Yes.
And I'm following OJ.
In what?
Well, I'm following OJ as he's stalking his wife.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean?
I didn't know whether you were in the Bronco or you're walking around sneaking behind Nicole's bushes.
Yeah, and then I run up behind someone who looks like Nicole. And you see, OJ runs up. He grabs Nicole. He grabs her by the shoulder, spins her around, and it's me in a blonde wig. And it scares OJ, and he runs away. See? but I can't do that.
I don't think so. You scare OJ.
Hello, OJ. Yeah, he turns white.
OJ.
OJ, it's me.
It's me.
Don't film me now.
And OJ's,
back together.
or it's me chasing OJ in the white Bronco.
I was trying to run him down.
Yeah. It's me driving OJ in the white Bronco.
Yeah.
I'm AC.
Go to a drive-in to see the movie.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You go, hey, OJ, where you going? I'm going to Howard Stern's movie. We're going to a drive-in.
Overhead shot, and you hear his voice. And you get 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗱.
There you go.
It's not a bad idea, is it?
I have another idea that you actually are driving the white Bronco,
Go ahead.
and OJ's got the gun to his head.
Yeah.
And you go, I know how to cheer you up. You take him to a drive-in.
See Howard
to
Stern's
see your
new movie. There you go.
And
then hey,
OJ starts laughing.
Yeah, OJ's happy.
And he puts the gun down.
Hey, yeah, I like that.
There you go. You know, I forgot I killed my wife for a second.
See, those are good ideas. See, we can come up with better ideas.
Blood in the lobby of the theater.
Yeah, right. OJ tracking blood into the theater.
In a popcorn bucket.
Yeah. See, those are funny ideas.
OJ's alibi.
But even something slick and cool would be, you know, like something that would sort of like trick the babes into coming to my movie. You know?
Trick them.
Yeah, like a lot of women, you know, might say, oh, that disgusting Howard Stern, I'm not going to go see his movie. And then if I'm tracking blood into the theater, they might not dig that.
Right.
See, you trick them.
You put you in a tender love scene.
Yeah, right, exactly. Tender love scene. Yeah, something for the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do one of those things where you're running across a meadow with flowers to a girl's arms, and somehow they can't see it's you.
Well, one of the agencies had a cool idea. Like the camera, you know, the screen is filled with this, you know, obviously the bed and lovemaking, the sheets and the skin and all that stuff, and then, you know. Ow! And then, please, Fred. I don't need to hear that at work.
I love that. That's going to be such an addition to the show. Ow!
You want to bring my head down?
I'm sorry.
So anyway,
anytime you get out of line.
so I'm rolling around in the bed and everything, and, you know, and then when the camera pulls back, I'm smoking cigarette, but I'm alone. I've been doing it to myself. That's not bad, huh?
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
If you want to get the women into the film, you should get Fabio in the trailer.
Yeah. Fabio's, what is that? That's a trailer about Fabio.
Well, and you.
Do you want to talk about Dallas again?
Oh, no.
You want to switch topics, Gary, or is this going too slow for you?
Booey.
Why don't you say something?
I have nothing to say.
I think you should continue.
What?
Continue with the Fabio idea.
Yeah. Jackie
I'm
likes
dying
that.
to see the tie-in here.
All right, so go ahead. If you want to get the ladies, get Fabio. What do I do with
It
Fabio?
was Ralph's idea. I thought it sounded good, so I brought it in.
Yeah.
No, you go back and write him into the book, see.
Oh, I see. I write him into my book.
That's right. All of a sudden, Fabio grew
Oh, why, is
up
OJ
with
in the
you.
book? Jackson?
That was Fred's idea.
Pass the buck.
I'll be back. I'll be back at 11 o'clock to clean up.
With another non-sequitur.
If you remember.
So helpful. Anyway,
If you want to get the ladies.
Wolf, if you want to get the ladies, why don't you put Fabio?
There's nothing more entertaining than when he comes in and sits down and says an idea and it floats out and there's that 1 second of silence while he realizes, what am I doing in this seat with this idea?
Yeah, I know. He had to come. He had to
ready
come.
for the frying pan to hit him in the face.
He had to come running in with that idea. Meanwhile,
I got an idea, Wolf.
oh, it's Gary Puppet.
Why don't you put Knucklehead Smith in the movie?
You get all the dummies.
Yeah, like
Right.
Gary.
There's a lot of dummies out there that I need to come see my movie. Well, anyway, so he's so funny, Gary, too, because he's like, you know, Wolf, why don't you get Fabio? And then there's silence.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything more to say about Fabio.
Now, had it been a great idea, you know, suddenly now it became Ralph's idea.
Yeah.
He didn't mention it was Ralph's idea when he first said it.
Hey, Wolf, let's get Napoleon.
Why is that?
It was, Jackie's out there. That's it. Jackie's out there. I don't know.
You don't know why? Why?
Well, O.J. wasn't in the book, was he? No. Jackson.
Hey, who else should I get for my movie promo?
The Easter Bunny?
Now, why would I get him?
The great poet Cicero from Rome.
I like guy goes, why don't you put Fabio in for the ladies? Okay, what's the idea? What's the pitch?
It was not my idea. I hadn't thought about that.
I didn't know we had to do something.
I was just relaying the message.
I just thought you put Fabio in.
Sounded like a good idea to me, and I wasn't sure why.
Both, if you want the ladies, put in Fabio.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
If you want the dogs, put in Lassie.
Both, if you want the military to go see your film, get General Patton.
Or Colin Powell.
Yeah, because they like uniforms.
Hey,
Yeah.
Wolf, why don't you put everybody in it?
Then you'll appeal to everyone.
Put Donna and Marie in it so you get the Mormons.
Very good. Both, get Fabio.
Wolf, just put people in it. He's like Gomer.
Yeah.
Put people in it.
Well, what do you do with them? Duh. Yeah, Gary Puppet.
I don't know.
Gary Puppet. Boff. Get the Easter Bunny. Yeah, the rabbits will come to your show.
I got the answer. Forget Eddie, just his turn to me.
A light bulb just went all in front of my head.
A light bulb just popped.
Wolf, get a picture of the entire United States of America, then everyone will come to see themselves.
That would be amazing. You would have a blockbuster on your hands.
The real photography.
Wolf. And he comes in with those ideas.
That's amazing.
Boss. A boss.
And he had a big smile on his face.
Yeah.
This was going to be it.
Yeah, I wish you guys could see that at home. That
Wait till you hear this one.
I should be on Madison Avenue.
That's right, I am.
If I ever leave the show, I will go to Madison Avenue.
And buy a pretzel. Because that's all I can do on Madison Avenue.
Boss, get Fabio.
Yeah.
Hey, good idea. Okay, what do we do with him?
I gotta go now. Bye.
That's your problem.
I gotta go open the mail.
Yeah.
I gotta go buy some more cartoons.
I have to go produce your show.
That's right. Try to help. Try to help. Robin's always piling on. It's your fault.
All right, very good. Very good. That was exciting. Boss, in your movie trailer, you could hold up a picture of an envelope. Then people will come to the movie to see what is in it.
Oh.
What did you put in?
What did you put in the envelope?
I'll be right back.
Well, you want it to be a surprise.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised.
Then you'll build suspense. All right, very good. 𝗮𝗮𝗮𝗿 checking in with some ideas. So anyway, I'm going to call...
It's a little early yet for him to have full-blown ideas.
Yeah. He just got pitched this whole concept. He has to think about it.
That's right.
So anyway, I got to think about, like I want to get pitched by some ad agencies or something. Unless I go with the Ford White Bronco idea.
I don't know, but look at what Booey came up with in short order.
Now, you know why there's people in show business who are so rich and successful.
Uh-huh.
Because there's a lot of people like Booey who don't, like, they think they have ideas and they should be in show business, but they really shouldn't.
You know,
I'm sorry?
I'm not as dumb as I look. I'm dumber.
Yeah. There are people who have, like, show business jobs,
Yeah.
but they really don't have that much creativity. That's 𝗮𝗮𝗮𝗿. And Ganji.
Ganji, too?
Well, I gave Ganji a job to on the E! Show where he gets to hold a camera.
Yes.
Now he thinks he's Ingmar Bergman. He thinks he's like in television now.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Well, whenever we have a camera that roams the hall for the E show. You know, it's almost like it's about one step up from what you use at home for your VCR.
That's right.
You know, for your videotape machine.
It is almost a home recording
it's a home
device.
He's making home movies.
Yeah.
So like if Pamela Anderson leaves the studio, Ganji follows her afterwards and says, you know, hey, how'd you like doing the show? And he never asks him anything new. He just the same thing that he's supposed to do.
Does anybody give him any direction?
No.
That's right.
Does he watch the show or listen to the show so he might want
to
follow up?
Yeah, he does. That he does.
So but he's never asked a follow-up question.
Yeah, and he's like one of those guys, you know when people take home movies and there's guys who don't even know how to frame the picture right?
Yeah.
Sometimes like John was interviewing Mr. Rogers, and Ganji's so far away with the camera that you might as well just had two actors.
Yeah, you could have been anybody.
Yeah.
You want to hear a story about Ganji?
Yeah. But let me just tell you this. So, Ganji helps me out at my house and stuff and does stuff. So I figured, hey, let me put in a good word for him because he's sick and tired of just like being nobody. Mm-hmm. I'll give him a job in television. So I pitched the people. I said, why don't you let Ganji work?
And why did you think he could do this?
Oh, I didn't think he could do it. I just felt bad for him. You know what I mean? I felt bad for the guy. I really felt bad for him.
It turned out to me.
What?
It turned out to me.
Because you're nobody.
Hey, Howard, one.
Being nobody, he's in over his head. You're right. What?
3 weeks, like about a month ago.
Well, here's what happened. Let me just tell you what happened.
Okay.
Ganji is one of those guys. When did you graduate college? How many years is it?
92.
92. All right. So it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
And he's been working for free for us, what, 4 years?
A lot of years.
So he always a good kid. He always comes out to my house and stuff and does stuff for me. But also he used to sit in the back with the computer and log the show, which is a job, but, I could sense he wanted something more because he was embarrassed. He kept, moping around saying, what is my career going to be? What's my future? What's this? I said, your future's going to be sitting by the computer.
Well, one thing he thought was since nobody can see him, they'll forget that he's here.
Yeah, that was his whole big thing, and now he was moping. So then he tried to become a disc jockey, but he sucked at that. And really, he was on the verge of going back to work for his daddy.
Yeah. He was almost in construction.
Yeah, he was almost in construction.
Had him there.
So I said, you know what? I'm going to change this guy's life. Because we needed someone to sit there with the home video camera.
Right.
And they have to give him a title, so they call him associate producer.
Oh, no, not even.
What is it?
Production assistant.
Production assistant.
Oh, well, that's... Okay.
So now, as soon as he got that job, it took all the pressure off him. It's like now his parents aren't bugging him. This is what I suspect is going on. His parents aren't bugging him. He now can tell his girlfriend he's in television.
He's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, Jen. He can tell the one he always loves. And now, all of a sudden, he's somebody. And he's getting carried away with it. Because, for a while, he wasn't even coming out to my house.
Yeah?
Yeah, he was like, I don't need that anymore. I'm now in television.
Oh,
I am now.
Kidding.
That's
he
beneath me.
You?
Yeah, he started dropping me. He says, that's beneath me.
Oh, man.
Be honest.
No.
I'll
be honest.
He didn't want to come, because in my house, he really has to do real work.
Right.
He wants to walk around with a camera.
It's not the glamour job this guy is.
I gave him a glamour job. So I said, well, just take the stupid television job away from him and get him back out of here. Who needs him doing that? I did it as a favor.
So he'd have a little fun.
Yeah, but he don't even. You're just a guy who holds a video camera. Don't get carried away with yourself.
I'm not trying to get carried away with myself.
You are.
One.
Right? Am I right?
I'm trying to do a good job.
Let John talk. Go ahead.
Well, as far as what you're saying, yeah, he was the other day he was going because we were going out to do something.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm not allowed to go out, man. I got to go to work at Howard's.
Yeah, I know. He's all bummed out about it. And I'm like, dude, I don't even need you holding a camera. I don't need you holding the camera. I'm going to take that away. That's the only job I control in the E show It's your job.
Why is that? So what you're saying is working here for 4 years meant absolutely nothing.
Right.
And that...
Gingy, you're holding a camera. I don't need you holding a camera.
Means that I shouldn't move up a level. I should just stay at the lowest level.
Where are you going to go? You don't have to go. You're still at the lowest level. You take a home video camera and you aim it on people. You think that's a career?
It's a step up at least from what I was doing.
And how did you get that? Do you think you earned it?
I hopefully I did earn it.
No, you didn't earn it.
Why didn't I?
You got it because I felt bad for you.
Oh, so all I
could give that to Gorilla. All right, you're fired. Gorilla now has the job.
All it had
you don't
to
even get. He thinks he earned that. He thinks he earned that job.
Why didn't I earn it? Why didn't I earn it?
Because what do you do?
You don't think I'm good enough?
You don't have to hold the camera. I think a monkey is good enough to hold the camera.
People are doing that at home right now with no training.
You want that job?
I wouldn't take it away from Ganji, but that would be something interesting, yeah.
Well, I don't need him doing it. I'll give it to someone else.
But Howard,
so why didn't I earn it? Explain to me why didn't I earn it?
Because you came out to my house and you were hanging around and saying, I want to be in television, I want to be in television, I want to do something. First you wanted to be in radio. I couldn't help you there because you got a voice. I never heard a voice like that.
Right.
All right? You got a voice like that. I'd rather hear talk on a board.
Okay.
All right? That's number one. So once we learn that, he's like, yeah. I want to be... Yeah, okay. I want to be a cameraman. Yeah, so then he goes, so then he's been coming out to my house, and I hear they need someone to hold the camera.
Yeah. I can do it.
I like Ganji. He's a good kid. He always came to my house. I said, fine, you want to go work the camera? Instead of sitting on the computer, you can work the camera.
Yeah.
Then you'll have a little more glamorous job.
But you still have to come out here.
Yeah, I need him to do his work. That ain't work for me.
I have to tell
I can get anybody to do that, Ganji.
I have to tell you.
Of course you can get anybody to do that, but... I earned that position.
No, you didn't
working here
earn
for
it.
free for 4 years.
Wrong.
I earned
There's plenty of people working.
Position.
No, you were stupid to work here for free for 4 years.
Yes, I was. Absolutely.
You didn't earn it. You didn't do anything to indicate to me that's. What do you mean you earned it?
That's putting in the time. It's called.
So if
Is
you
that
stay
not what
anywhere, like if you stayed in the White House, eventually you'd be president.
Yeah, he thinks.
Yes,
he thinks. No, he
if you
thinks
got
you
to
earned
hang out
it.
in the basement.
This isn't the military. You don't earn it.
No, I did a good job, and usually when you do a good job for somebody, you move up. Is that not the way it works?
It's not a move up. You think it's a move up.
Saying.
It took the pressure. All I want to do is take the pressure off him. His parents were freaking out.
Yeah.
He was freaking out. His girlfriend was thinking he was an unmotivated guy. That was the whole big breakup. Now, all of a sudden, he could tell everyone, hey, I work in television.
Hey, Howard, he's still just as...
But he's not working for television. He's working for me. And he's doing the same thing. He's holding a video camera. Would you explain it to him later?
Yeah, but he's still just as unmotivated, if I could tell you the story.
I know.
But you know that a month ago I said to him, Ganj, if you're going to start doing this, why don't you look at the old Channel 9 shows and see what the cameramen used to do with me?
Right.
And, so this way you could shoot it.
Right.
And then when I heard that he screwed up on the Mr. Rogers thing, I go, Ganj, this is a month. I told him a month ago. I go, Ganj, did you ever go back and look at the tapes? No. I go, well, why not? He says, Howard won't let me.
Howard won't let him.
Howard won't let me watch any Channel 9 tapes.
He watches them every day in my house.
He said, Howard won't let me.
I'm busy. I'm dubbing them for you, not watching them.
So turn them on and watch them.
You freak out when I watch them for 2 seconds.
So why don't you take a dub and say to me, I want to take it home and watch it? You can't do that in your free time?
You would never let me do that.
Oh, you have to do it while I pay.
No, you would never let me do that.
You never even asked me. What do you mean you wouldn't let me do that?
I'm thinking I'm protecting you.
Of course I would.
Hey,
but if you're doing
Howard would never let me.
Ganji, never mind the Channel 9 shows. Do you ever watch television?
Yes.
You do. Do you watch television?
Yes, I watch
But he
television.
has no idea what the camera
No.
does.
Do you ever notice that when two people are talking, the camera comes close for a 2-shot so that you can see the mouth moving? Have you ever noticed that?
Yes.
That's your homework.
Okay.
You don't need to watch John on Channel 9.
Okay. Well, I have since...
If he was aggressive, he would have just checked it out.
Of course.
But the point is, if he had come to you and said, I really would like to see some of John's stuff on the Channel 9 show so I could see how they shot it, you would say, wow, Ganji's ambitious.
Excuse me. Does John have Channel 9 tapes?
Yes.
Everybody. I have Channel 9
He couldn't get them from you.
Everybody.
No, I wouldn't let you watch John's Channel 9 tapes.
So I said, John, can you bring me in the Channel 9 tapes? What do I need to bring them in for?
Exactly, because he's got 5. Everybody here has them.
But he's passing the buck already. But I
think Ganji must have been.
I would have bring it.
And I asked you, and you still haven't brought them.
You must have grown up watching space shuttle pictures.
Yes.
And that's what you're used to seeing on TV.
At the widest angle you can
That's
possibly
a wide angle.
I'm a very big fan.
Anyway, listen. Let me explain to you. Your new job is the same. You know, and he takes pictures like my uncle. My father used to have a Super 8mm camera. And one time the kids were all swinging on a swing. So my father says to my uncle, take pictures of the kids on the swing. So my uncle, as the swing's moving, he swings the camera.
You're such a liar.
Ganji, the auteur cameraman. Now listen to me. What I want you to do.
Howard, it's so nerve-wracking to see him be my cameraman because I'm so afraid it ain't going to work.
I know.
Oh, come on.
Welcome to Ganji's graduation. Now he's in television. All right, so listen. Repeat after me. I am not in television. I work for Howard. He lets me operate a video camera.
You know,
wake up and smell the roses. Now get to work.
I can't believe.
Just before Howard, you were goofing on Gary.
Yeah.
And Gary was sitting there like smiling. I go, Ganji, go film Gary.
Yeah.
Why should I film Gary? He's not doing anything.
Oh.
But he wasn't smiling. He wasn't doing anything. He was sitting.
How do you know? What would you rather do? Do nothing?
I was logging at the time.
I see.
We really should have another video camera of Ganji in the hall, because I'm always going to the bathroom when we take a break, and there's always a celebrity standing there in a little light on. Somebody going Howard. And they look like, what? They don't know if it's a goof or what's going on.
All I know is my show.
Not my fault.
The photography is starting to look like bar mitzvah tapes.
I said when Ganji first got that camera, do you really know? How did he get a camera? Do you know what to do with a camera?
I gave him a shot because I wanted to give him something exciting to do and take the pressure off him, but I'm thinking it was a mistake.
So what you're trying to say
does
is
actually show up somewhere. It's
I know.
Not like you're letting him go practice. And nobody's ever going to see
I had a
it.
dilemma. I said I could either get a really creative guy to operate that camera who comes up with wild ideas, or Ganji, and reward him out of pity because he's pathetic. So I rewarded him out of pity.
That's fine.
Don't do me any favor.
I was going to take like a real hustler, some guy with some wild ideas and stuff. You're not a hustler. Hustle. Show me how you hustle. Goodbye.
Yeah, okay.
Hustle out the door.
So what you're saying basically that, I'm not good for this job. I should be, thankful that I got this job.
A monkey can do this job.
A monkey.
The way you do it.
The job that you do for me at my house. That's what you're good at.
So now that I'm going to stay with forever.
What else? What do you think? Let me ask you something. What do you think you're going to do in television? How do you operate a video camera? What are you going to be? Stephen Bochco? What do you think you're going to be?
After enough time, you should become your wife, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's right. You live with me long enough. I'll marry you. I'll marry you and support you. What do you think you're going to do in television?
I don't know.
Now that you're in television.
I don't know yet. I have a lot of ideas.
What did you learn?
What are some of the ideas?
Why don't you do them here? Why don't you show me your ideas here?
Absolutely.
And what did you learn so far in television that now has made you able to go on in television, to actually grow in the industry? In other words, you worked a video camera. Does everyone here know how to work a video camera?
Right. Yes,
you do?
Even I.
Even you know how.
I can work a camera.
I've learned more about how a show is put together.
Oh, you have?
Yes. All right. Yes.
So did your parents think you really have a job now?
Not really.
They do.
No.
They do. They think he has a job.
No, they really don't.
He's been walking around like, I don't want to come out to your house anymore.
I'm trying to do a good job. Is that so friggin' wrong?
You can't work with Howard anymore?
You know what doing a good job? You know what doing a good job to him is?
What?
Dragging a job out that takes 4 hours to 9 hours, so he can hang around all day.
I'm not trying to make it take 9 hours. I'm trying to do a good job.
Well, do a good job, and you know how you do a good job? Get it done quickly. That's how you do a good job.
What does he have to do?
I work a 70-hour week, and
you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I don't at all. You know how many hours I work a week? I work 90 hours a week.
What is your career?
So what is your career?
My career is helping you right now.
So what's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong.
Do it well.
I can't do this forever.
Well, then quit today and start something new.
Why are you continuing?
Why are you continuing? This is a guy. No matter what you do for me, he's dissatisfied.
But
my career is helping you. What do you want from me?
In your mind, I am going to stay this kid who's going to help you for the rest of your life, I think.
But what do you want from me? I'm the only one who's even believing in it. Me and your father, the only two people willing to give you a job.
Yeah, he's at least giving you a job, Ganji. Why are you yelling at him?
And he's yelling at me because I'm holding him back. I'm holding him back. Am I holding you back? Now I feel like his dad.
Well, how would you help him now?
I don't know. What more can I do for the guy?
You would let him just shoot. That's what he wants to do. He doesn't.
Oh, he just wants to shoot. He doesn't want to come out to the house.
I want to do a lot of things.
He's going to walk around with the camera.
I want to do a lot.
What do you want to do? Why don't you go do it?
Because I really want to, but I'm very loyal. I'm very, very loyal.
Well, of course, I gave you a job.
Why are you loyal?
Why don't you quit this and go do something?
I'm very loyal to you, so I like working for you.
No, because you want to be in show business, and you really don't have anything to be in show business with. This is it. This is show business for you. This is it.
No,
working with me.
No, this is not it. There's going to be more than this.
So when you're doing this, so why don't you go and go do it? Why are you wasting your time here?
Well, I'm starting to do that. I really am.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
What did you do?
What did you do?
I haven't done anything yet.
Shut up!
I know him for 4 years already. He hasn't done a thing.
He's going to get up.
One time he sent some. You're going to be with me the rest of your life, so keep me happy. Keep me. What do you mean you're not going to be with me the rest of your life? What are you going to go do? John, what is he going to do?
I have no idea, because even with this job, like I said, he's not even aggressive about this.
No.
I am too aggressive. I do everything I have to do.
No, you do everything you have to do. You have to come up with innovations.
I do.
And you complain. That's what you do.
Yeah.
I know.
You just heard him complain. You see how we brought it out of him? Well, I can't just be working for you. I got to be doing other. Well, what do you want to go do? Go ahead and do it. What are you bothering me for?
When you first started in radio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead.
You worked at your first radio.
Go ahead.
What did you say to yourself? I can't be working at this station for the rest of my life. What?
Right. I didn't. I left after 2 years.
Right. Okay.
I became the.
He was there.
Then the next.
While I was there,
really hard.
While I was there, I was the announcer. I became so good at making commercials and innovative commercials, I became the production director, making more money.
Mm-hmm.
Then I became the program director because they felt that I was the most responsible person at the station and also had some creative ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And after I had done every job, I then said, I'll either go into programming, I'll either go into commercial production, or I'll go into announcing full time. I chose announcing.
Right. But you knew that it was time to move on. You knew that there was nothing
I knew
else
after 2 years it was.
Right.
Look at what he had accomplished. What have you accomplished?
He's holding a video camera.
Done a good job for Howard these last 4 years.
Done. All you can say is I've done a good job.
I don't know what he wants from me. So all I'm saying is he's going to be with me the rest of his life, or his father. So while you're with me, hustle a little bit, and I'll take you with me. You know, it's a funny thing. I had a. I better not say this, because he'll get upset.
No, say it.
I had a big sort of opening that I would have used him for in the movie.
Yeah.
Some kind of production. He won't do his work. He'll get all overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'll get overwhelmed.
It'll be too many hours.
Right, Jackie? He'll get completely confused.
What are you asking, Jackie?
Complain. The more I work I give him, he'll complain more because I can't do this for Howard. I got to do it for someone else. Meanwhile, I'm giving him a career. He's making money.
Jackie wants to jump.
But I need him to hustle a little.
And then he'll say, I can't hang around with you. You're sitting there developing things for him. He sits there like a lump waiting.
Yeah, waiting.
He's angry at you.
And he's mad at me. I'm the only one who's hiring him. I don't see anyone else doing anything.
Nobody's running here to steal you.
The 2 years I worked at WRNW, my first radio job, I wasn't angry at him. I used the place. I made a living. I wanted to make money.
Right.
So why would I be mad?
But I'm not mad. That's what I'm doing.
I hustled. I showed my employer how good I was, and they kept finding new things for me to do because they wanted me in charge.
Don't you keep finding new things for me to do?
Yes.
So that means I'm a hustler. That means I do a good job. You just
I feel bad for you.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Somebody on the phone wants to help you out.
Who is it?
It's a guy that wants to give Ganji a job, but listen to his reasoning.
Good. Hi, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, I'm 32 years old. I'm president of a marketing analysis firm. I would be willing to give Ganji a job to prove that he would fall on his face because he's got a typical union mentality.
Yes.
Union mentality?
Yeah, that's Ganji.
Nothing but you. I am so far from union mentality.
Ganji, what Howard is telling you is you get the job done quickly and efficiently so you can go on to your next project.
I absolutely do.
He takes to sit and make videotapes. It takes him 9 hours. With the camera, he's holding it, then he's got to log it, and it takes him. Then he has lunch. He holds the camera all morning. He maybe gets 6 good things each morning. At tops. The big morning would be 6 good things. He got to write down what happened and then get out of here and get out to my house and finish this work for me.
He wants to make that an 8-hour job?
He wants to make he figures now the pressure's off. He's got this glamorous job.
Right.
He works in television. Now he's going to hang around the city. He's got more money from his parents, so money doesn't motivate him.
Yeah.
So now he can hang out in the city and have lunch with John and have fun. I'm giving him work. I chose him to have work. He don't want work. And now he thinks someone else is going to tap him for some other work. The only work you got is through me or your dad. You don't want to work in the construction business. You're working for me. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Get out there. Do things.
Say yes.
Say yes, not no.
A hustler works a lot of... listen, I work
Why are you in here talking?
It doesn't matter how many hours you put in. It matters what you do in the hours you put in.
Hey, do me a favor. Give him a real job. Would you hire him?
I would be willing to give him an interview.
All right. Would you want to interview with this guy? What do you do again?
Marketing analysis in Bridgewater, New Jersey.
I'm sorry?
Marketing analysis. I would put Ganji in charge of some demographics, let him go out, let him meet some people.
Good.
Oh, wonderful.
Good. And you know how to...
I'd like to give him an interview first.
Good.
What? Have him come in.
Interview him right now.
Have me come in? What, are you kidding me? This is my business. You come to see me.
Hey, did you hear that, Ganji? Come to me.
Oh, that's Ganji.
No, think about it for the radio.
Do me a favor, John. Go with him on the interview and videotape him. Do you mind if the interview is videotaped?
I promise I'll get a 2-shot.
No, it's okay.
You don't want it videotaped, or you do?
It doesn't matter to me.
Doesn't matter to you.
It's going to be a legitimate interview.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to be free of me. You're going to work for a real guy now. You're going to wait till you see.
I was being innovative. I said, let's do it on the radio. I mean, you know.
Very innovative. You have good work, good move. What?
I just thought it was interesting.
Go to New Jersey?
Right. You're going to have to go to New Jersey. You going to be able to get there?
I don't know. You might not like that. He'll have to buy gas.
I don't know if I want to do that. My car will get a lot of wear and tear.
Yeah. And I can't afford gas.
It's not an exciting job.
Is there tolls?
But it's not really what I want to be doing. I want to be doing something
He
creative.
always has these slacking excuses. Like, remember when he wanted to be an announcer?
Yeah.
He said he wouldn't go to voice lessons because he couldn't afford them now. Meanwhile, he's out buying cars. And,
right. Yeah, that he could afford.
He's very spoiled, and he doesn't even know it because he's been spoiled his whole life. Right now, instead of thinking that this is a job opportunity, he sees this as you're banishing him to New Jersey.
Yeah, right. Right?
No.
True?
That's true. Howard, if he's interested, I'll hold on, but I got things I got to do right now. So.
All right, so let me put you on hold, okay?
Very good.
And we'll set up the job interview.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mike, I'll get in touch with you.
Okay.
Thank you, boss, you say to him. Thank you, sir. I would have enjoyed working.
Thank you very much.
That's how you apply for a job. All right, hold on.
Thank you.
You think that this guy is a guy who really...
That's a hustler.
That's a hustler on the phone. He has to go out and get demographics, whatever the hell that job is.
Well, he's 32 and he's the president.
Yeah. President of nothing. All right, so listen. There you got a job interview. Good luck in your new career.
And you don't have to stay with Howard simply because...
I don't want you.
Howard won't fall apart if you leave.
I'll find someone else. I will interview.
I'm loyal.
I'm loyal to Howard, but I got to go do other things. Well, you're working for me. What do you mean you got to go do other things? Quit looking for other things. You don't have one other thing. Never has had one thing in the 4 years I know him. I'm loyal 4 years.
I'm loyal.
He's loyal because he got nowhere else to go. He's either his father's...
You know, he's like one of those dogs on one of those TV shows that just sits on the couch and sleeps. That's Ganji.
He wants that job. How does he get that? He wants to sleep on a couch in a TV show.
And then he's like, but the dog is loyal. He's always there.
I can't wait till this new boss of his starts bawling him out, and it's not fun on the radio.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that. You're going to go running a daddy.
Real life.
Good. I'm glad. Good. Make sure you go to the job interview with him. Pump him up so he gets the job and he's out of my life. All right, thank you. Goodbye.
Thanks for all your support and help.
Take him with you. Go out there and take him to video camera.
Yeah, look at him. He's angry at you again.
Of course he's angry.
You supported him for all this time.
I'm a bad guy. He doesn't get what he says.
He supported me. He's sitting here telling me how horrible I am for 20 minutes. That's support?
Then he was really giving you money.
I gave you money.
I did a good job. I don't care what any of you guys have to say.
You do a good job.
I
do a good job.
Because if I didn't, you wouldn't keep me around.
No, you do a good job in my house. Holding the camera is no job. It's a perk I'm giving you.
It's a job.
It's a perk.
It's a career move.
It's not a career move. Let me yell into your head.
You're going from behind that?
Do you think anyone can sit there and hold a Super 8 camera, or what is it called, a High 8 camera?
Whatever.
Don't you think anyone could hold that?
Yes, probably.
And aim it on whoever walks out the door?
Yes, probably.
You're a human tripod.
So what are you going? How are you going to leap from there to where? Where are you going?
Ganji, do you see how I have robots operating these cameras? There's no human beings here. That's you. You're the same as the robot, except you're a little more mobile. Not much more, but a little more mobile.
You still have to be directed.
But I ask questions, and I don't have to be directed.
All right, get out of here. Please, I have to take a break. I have people to talk to. There's someone else doing your job.
Oh.
Gorilla.
Probably just as well.
Gorilla, nice job. I mean, he's doing your job.
Thank you very much.
Did you when they gave you that job, was there training involved?
No.
Or they just hand you then you know you don't have a skill there.
I could take, you know what, hey, Scott, can you hire monkeys tomorrow? Like a gorilla, like an ape. Can you get an ape to or get a 5-year-old?
Yeah, why are those chimpanzees?
To do Ganji's job tomorrow. Yes. So he understands what he does for a living.
Yes.
You will. Get a little kid, a 5-year-old. I want a 5-year-old to do Ganji's job tomorrow.
I can get my little sister.
How old's your sister?
She's 16.
No, that's too old. 16. All right. You got a 5-year-old nephew? Talk to Jackie after the show. Bring in his 5-year-old nephew.
And he'll do Ganji's job?
And he'll do Ganji's job tomorrow. All right? I bet you he can do. Did you ever work it out?
My nephew Brennan wants to be a cinematographer, and I think he sees this as an opportunity to move up.
Okay. Well, for a 5-year-old it is. All right. Tomorrow, a 5-year-old will do your job. All right?
I think we have a
cameraman. Good.
The job that you do at my house. Oh, here's a cameraman. How old are you, sir? How old are you? 10. 10? Come
Where did you come from?
He looks like you. You are 10. All right. You are 10 years old?
Yeah. Hello.
And have you ever worked? Have you ever worked at a... you don't have to direct him. He's doing fine.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Now, what are you doing? You're taking pictures of Ganji and me, right?
Yep.
And have you ever worked a video camera before?
Yep.
Is it hard?
Nope.
Did you have to go to school?
Did you have to go to school?
Nope.
Did you, do you require special training? Is there questions, or are you confused?
No.
In any way?
No, in fact, my 6-year-old cousin knows how to work this.
Thank you very much.
The 6-year-old cousin knows how to work the camera. Am I correct?
Yes.
Is that your dad over? Who is that over there? Hi. How are you?
Okay.
I hope you drop the camera and break it.
We're meeting later?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, let me tell you something, kid. How old are you again?
10.
10 years old. You are doing as good. Would you like to do this job when Ganji leaves?
Absolutely.
You would be willing to work here?
Yes.
You are free for 4 hours in the morning, and you can go off to school?
Absolutely.
All right. Very good.
Do you hear that enthusiasm?
And let me ask you something. I want you to pretend now, while you hold that camera, but I am Pamela Anderson, and I'm walking out of the studio. I've just finished an interview with Howard Stern, and you have to ask her how it went, okay? Go ahead.
How'd it go?
Oh, I had a great time. It was really a lot of fun. That's it.
That's Ganji's job.
There it is.
You can do it.
Still Pamela Anderson, right?
Yeah, I'm still Pamela Anderson. Go ahead, ask me another question.
Milk has done your body good.
Yes, that's very funny. Milk has done your body good. I like that.
Ganji never got that far.
You know, Ganji, you're not even that funny. That's a 10-year-old being funny.
You make Ganji his assistant.
Yeah, Ganji, you'll walk around and log what he shoots.
In fact, yeah, just hold the camera for him when he doesn't have to
And
shoot.
look at the kid. Look at he's camera steady. Ganji, there's your job. There's a 10-year-old doing it. Do you want me to get a monkey to do it?
Yes, I want a monkey to do it.
You want a monkey to do it. All right, very good. Thank you. What is your name, by the way?
David.
Very nice to meet you, David. And thank you for shooting, and thank you for making a point this morning.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it. That is David, everyone. Working my camera.
Why are you saying bad things to a child?
Why angry at David?
Just a piece of candy.
Well, Ganji, you can carry his lunchbox while he shoots my show. All right, we have to take a break now. Ganji now understands that what this 10-year-old is doing is not your job.
It's not a career.
Your job is what you do for me other. Right. Than this. This is fun. Well, any kid can do this. So you understand the point? I know you. I don't even know if you understand the point.
He doesn't.
This kid is doing as good a job at holding a camera as you are.
Who cares?
That job for E is a token of my gratitude for doing a good job in my house.
Oh.
You understand?
So basically, then why should I even have that? Why don't I
don't want it?
Your house all the time?
Well, you did, and then you complained.
You were complaining. You want to be around people. I want to go to lunch with people.
I don't want to go to lunch.
I want to see Stuttering John. I want to have a career in show business.
Yeah.
So now I'm giving you a career in show business. You're going to hold a camera like little David is. You're going to hold a camera like David. Beautiful job. The kid hasn't moved once. It's fantastic. He's better than
you.
Gagey has to stop to eat. This kid doesn't. Do you understand what I'm saying now? What this kid is proving a point. I know you don't see it. That's nothing. What you do for me is something. You understand?
So that means I do a good job for you.
You do a good job at my house. That's what you're good at.
Right.
That's your career.
It's not my career.
Oh, you want a career? David's competing with you right now. Scott Einziger, you've been in television
a long time. Am I going to be in your house forever?
You could. That's up to you. But I'm interested in you working in the house, not holding a video camera.
You want me in your house working with you forever?
No.
Can I
want you to go off.
Can I have a raise?
As long as I have work for you. If I have have work for you, because I'm over. You know what? What I'm paying you now is mercy pay.
No.
Mercy pay.
I've been working for you for 2 years and haven't had a cost of living increase.
Did you just get a big job with E and they're paying you money for holding a video camera? If I told David what they're paying you on E for holding that video camera,
drop the camera.
David would die. He would collapse from a heart attack. A young kid like that. I have no idea that this guy's getting paid. David, would you like to receive a salary for holding that video camera?
I'd do it for free, Howard.
There you go. I like this kid.
And you should be doing it for free, Ganji.
This kid might play Little Howard in the movie. I like him. I like you, David.
Thank you.
See, already he's walked in here and impressed Howard.
I find this kid impressive.
Why didn't you give him the job at the house?
4 years, Ganji.
I might. If he wasn't tied up with school right now, I would hire him full time.
Yeah, actually, he's too busy.
Listen, the job for E that you have, where you hold the video camera, requires nothing. So you happen to fill all the requirements. All right?
It's a nothing job for a nobody.
Look at David. He's having a great time. Right, David? David, what kind of career is it holding that camera? All right, go ahead, Ganji. Now go out there and show David how you do your job. David, supervise.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Give Ganji some tips.
Yeah, right. All right.
I hate you, Griffin.
She doesn't get it still.
I can't go out to Howard's house forever.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Well, I'm not interested in you doing anything. If you want to come out to my house, I'm interested. I got a job for you.
You know what he said to me?
What?
Howard doesn't like anybody else to do it but me, but it's driving me crazy going out there.
I know, and I'm getting a bad rap out of all this.
Yeah.
And you should see he was moping around my house for a while. He would come in, he was trying to act negative so that maybe I'd throw him out.
No, I was tired.
He thinks he's now got a big job at E. He can quit working with me. You got no job.
Depends on me.
I would like to make it a job then.
Excuse me. I define what a job is. That's a perk.
How am I
you get to hold the camera.
Initiative if I can't do anything?
What do you want to do? Tell me what you want to do.
I'd like to arrange more shoots.
For what? We don't need you to shoot. We don't need you to shoot anything. I'm doing this as a token of my gratitude.
But maybe you do. Maybe.
What do you want to do? Tell us. Tell Scott Einziger, and he will clear it with me. Scott, has he come to you yet with any idea for an additional shoot? Come here and tell me this. Has he come to you with an idea? Scott, has he?
Maybe one or two.
And have you used any of them?
Well, he ran them through you. The Times Square idea,
right?
The billboard.
Are we going to use that? No. Go ahead. Next. Next.
That was probably it.
Oh, one.
One idea.
One idea.
When you have an idea, let us know, and then you'll be free to go shoot. That'll be your incentive. David, you got anything you want to shoot?
Pamela Anderson.
Right. Well, half of it. Ganji already messed that one up.
How did I mess that one up?
Oh, take it easy. I'm just kidding you. Anyway, thank you, Ganji. And now I think you understand. The job is working for me at my house.
Well,
this holding a holding the video camera is just more fun than working the computer back there.
But maybe he's getting it. He just said, no, maybe I should thank you. That is absolutely true.
And what is it, Jackie Joke Man?
Well, now this will be the big test because we'll put David out in the hall, and when Ganji leaves, we'll have David, how'd it go with Howard, and do exactly what Ganji does and see if this...
David, do me a favor. When I say, I'm going to go to commercial now, you will take your camera out into the hall, and you will photograph Ganji while you interview him about how it went in there with Howard. Ask basic questions. Would you be able to do that?
Sure.
No problem, right?
Right.
It doesn't make you sweat.
No.
Thank you. That's a 10-year-old.
And no help.
No help. You have no help. You just do it. Ask him a bunch of questions. Bust his butt a little bit. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No problem.
All right. You understand what to do.
He reads you loud and
All right. Go ahead. Ganji, go out. Now David will conduct an interview with you.
Well, thank you very much.
Goodbye.
For all your pity.
Oh, your pity.
I like what you do in my... This is a perk. Do you understand? It's a perk.
He doesn't understand where his talents are.
No. Go ahead. Now get out there. Or else I'll make your father put you in the construction business.
See, he doesn't even have a grasp on you just saying that he needs a job and a guy calling in with a job interview. The average person would have to make
30
hundreds of phone calls to land that job interview.
Right.
Ganji's had everything handed to him, so that's
Get that mic out there. I want to hear that kid interviewing Ganji.
Oh, he's yelling at the kid.
What did the kid say?
What's it like to be humiliated on air?
He has good questions.
That kid's good. I like that kid. Ganji yells out, "Give me my camera back, you little runt." And the kid goes, "What's it like to be humiliated on the air?"
Ganji say, "What are the odds that there's a 10-year-old kid here at 6:30?
Where did we get that kid from?
I'll tell you during the break.
All right.
Ganji almost...
Because I don't want to wreck it because it has to do with the next piece of cruel business we're on, too.
Okay, yeah, right.
You know, it really is funny because Ganji has turned this into a whole job. You know that desk on the outside?
Yeah.
If you sit there, he freaks out and he chases you away. He's like, "Don't make a mess here. This is my desk. I need to log in my entries from the camera."
But it's not making nothing into it.
Well, you got to hear this. Ganji was supposed to come out of my house and help me every day. And he wasn't showing up till 2, 3, 4 o'clock. And I'm going, what is he doing? I call Scott Hines and go, why is he so busy? Can he help me out? Because the whole job is supposed to be done at 10 o'clock.
Right.
And Hines goes, I don't know. We're not having him do anything.
Oh.
So I call Ganji, and what are you doing at 4 o'clock? Well, I got to log everything I go, what are you taping that you can't log during the show?
He logs for like 6 hours.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to leave here and come to my house.
No, he sits like a log for 6 hours.
I know. You watch him out there? I mean, he doesn't do anything. Right?
He just writes down as he goes along.
You know what? No, here's what you...
And they're not paying him that much money that he could, like, give up working for me. Most normal people would say it's not enough money.
It's not a career move.
It's not a career move. But he doesn't care because Ganji lives at home with his parents and they support him.
Ganji's now reduced to watching a 1-inch screen TV. He sits there with headphones and watches back on the camera, and you see him vigorously taking all these notes.
Yeah, and I said to him, can't you just log down after you shoot something? There's enough time in between shoots to log everything you did. And he goes, oh, yeah, I guess I could, but, I'm busy. And
Well, he orders breakfast for everybody, too. So.
Oh, does he? Yeah.
For the E crew, not for us.
Right. Oh, really?
Because it's separate,
Oh, I see.
The E crew and the K-Rock crew are not supposed to, everyone has their own separate thing. Like E has their own little refrigerator.
I see.
So he now orders for them because he's low guy on the totem pole.
Right.
Waitress.
He's a waitress.
Videotapes the breakfast.
Yeah, he videotapes breakfast coming to the door. He's a waitress. So, really what I was interested in is giving him something more fun to do at the radio station while he's here with me, and then we go out to my house and do the real work. So, all of a sudden, he starts in. He's now Fellini. He's walking around with an attitude. He's in television. This helping me with the radio show is beneath him.
Oh, yeah.
He was really getting that way.
Well, he kept saying to me, I don't know how to get out of this job because Howard relies on me.
Yeah. He doesn't know how to get out of it. I said, and so I called him up. You don't know about this. I called him up over the weekend, and I said, Ganji, I don't need you doing that E thing. So if you're not doing my thing at my house, I'm taking the E thing away from you. So he was like in shock.
Oh, boy.
Doesn't he always mess up the thing at your house, too? Like, the videotapes and like he missed Letterman last night.
You know, he's had enough today.
Hey, Ralph, he doesn't need it from you. You messed up plenty also.
Already wobbly.
Yeah.
He didn't get Letterman last night?
He messed up. He got me half of it.
Probably the half without Merrill, right?
No, I got 5 minutes of Merrill. I didn't get to see the rest.
How was it?
I don't know. I only saw half of it. It was a nightmare.
Clocks are difficult.
I've worked hard for you.
That line will be in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, right. He's a funny guy. He doesn't get what I want.
I've done a good job.
He's trying to build a career out of running around with a video camera.
Do this the rest of my life.
You know what?
He's thinking too forward. He's not concentrating on what he's doing now.
Yeah, right.
I was just going to say that, Ralph.
Yeah, well, Ralph's right. I'm telling you, Robin.
I was going to say, what he's doing, he doesn't concentrate on.
No.
He
Somebody's back.
concentrates on what he likes.
I am, but you shock me that you don't understand what your career is right now. Maybe in the future you're going to maybe a director. Maybe John Avildsen will meet you and make you an assistant director. I don't know, but I'm saying right now I need you at the house, and I'm giving you a fun little job here to run around with a video camera.
Right.
This video camera job you're turning into a career. Mm-hmm. It's not a career, at least not yet. Until they make a high-8 video TV show. I don't see that being a career.
Well, you don't think that could be?
You will be the foremost.
Something else?
I don't know. Right now, I need you to do what you're doing for me. I'm not sitting here trying to step you up to anything.
Okay.
I just have a need for someone to help me at my house.
Right. Okay.
So I gave you a more fun job here. That's the job that I need done. I don't need. I'm not sitting and worrying how am I going to make Ganji a media superstar.
Right. No,
that's your problem. Right. That's not mine.
Exactly.
But
so
do you ever
I'm telling you what I need.
Of making yourself indispensable?
Obviously,
no,
I am.
He doesn't because he doesn't concentrate on the job he has now.
Yeah.
He's thinking, what am I going to do in the future?
He's thinking
right now there is no future.
This is a prison.
Right. If he was,
and I'm trying to get out.
If he was a hustler, he was out there doing things, I would say, I need him to do this, I need him to do that. But I see he gets overwhelmed. I gave him a video camera to sit there and
I'm not overwhelmed. What am I overwhelmed?
You're spending 9 hours here a day making videotapes.
9 hours?
What is it, Gorilla?
I would say, like, he always gets, like, all these jobs handed to him and stuff like that. First he got hired at the radio station, then he got hired at your house.
Yeah.
Now he's got this.
I'm very bitter.
Wait, hold on. Like, I've been here, like, 3 years, and I haven't got handed
Well, you're a mess. I tried you working out at my house.
What?
You're a disaster.
Is that
what? Yeah, right.
What?
You got less going on than he does.
No, I don't.
I tried you. You didn't work out. You didn't hustle.
The book was
You were
done.
very slow.
No, I wasn't.
No, I can.
Listen, we're very behind. I got a break for commercials. Everyone out of here. This is the end of the intern discussion. You're still an intern. You're still an intern. And Ralph, you're an intern. Now, everyone leave. Goodbye. Ganji, and go order breakfast for the E crew. All right? I understand that's the...
that's part of your job.
That's part of your job.
Eggs over easy.
That's why you can't look.
Dry toast, sweet coffees, cream on the side.
That's called waitressing. Working at my house.
The butter for me.
Working at my house is closer to show business than being a waitress, okay? To take off those headphones and realize what you do for a living. You do what a 10-year-old does. Now get out of here.
Do you want mayo on that?
No, with Albert Brooks, the coffee's hot.
I had to set him straight because he was getting delusional.
I guess so. It's very easy for him, too. He just really has the ability to just float away.
He loses touch with reality.
Yeah.
All right, go back and get in touch with reality.
Are your feet on the ground now?
Yeah. Are your feet on the ground?
No, they're not. My foot's going to be somewhere, Robin.
All right. We got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Return to the Howard Stern Show.
That's the music of the cult behind me. Isn't that great?
I like it.
Makes you want to kill yourself, doesn't it?
No.
Makes me think.
That's music to kill yourself?
Yeah, I get depressed when I listen to their music. I like anything that makes me depressed. I like.
I don't know why that is, but
I don't know. I love that.
Yeah, you love to be depressed.
That's another thing I'm worried about with my film. I want the right music in the film. So how do you arrange all that?
It can be depressing.
No, I want it depressing. I want everyone to leave the theater ready to kill themselves. It'll be different. All these feel-good movies.
Yeah, not a feel-good movie.
I want everyone to leave like, oh. Jeez, I hate myself in my
People
life.
be shooting each other and they walk up.
I think once people see my film and once they see my life on the screen, they'll feel actually better about themselves. I think they'll feel a little more normal. You know, you go back to that production studio where there's Scott the engineer, and there's such cigarette smoking going on.
Well, there's a haze.
There's a haze in there. He smokes so much that I can't take it. I hate it. So did you tell me you just walked back there? And what was he doing? He wasn't smoking for once.
No, he was dubbing a movie.
You know how he always says he doesn't have time to do stuff for me?
He's very busy.
Robin comes in, she goes, Scott's back there dubbing Jurassic Park because he's too cheap to spend the $12 to go buy it. He's making a copy. Don't they put a protection guard on those?
Yeah, it's all messed up, the screen.
And he's back there.
He's still working on it.
Can you imagine if our general manager walked back there and saw Scott dubbing Jurassic Park?
Forget about it.
Oh, man.
He'd probably be suspended.
Yeah. Where is he? I got a guy here named Jan Sharon.
Yes?
How are you, Jan?
I'm doing fine, Howard.
Jan comes once a year to check Scott's lungs to see how old they are. And Scott hates this. And Scott said to Gary, you better not book that guy anymore on the show. That was a year ago. Do you know that? Scott doesn't want you coming in here?
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, when Gary called me, he says, that day, Scott said, you better not book him. And Gary called me that afternoon. So...
Yeah.
You bastard.
Yeah.
Well, Jan is here. Jan is here to see if Scott's still alive because we can't tell. And Scott hates this.
Why, though? I mean, if I had...
I think his wife doesn't like it either.
Problem.
Yeah.
I would want to know what I'm doing to my lungs.
Well, Jan's got this cool machine. Now, first of all, hey, Scott, come on in here and take your test like a man.
Yeah, stop watching that movie.
Yeah, stop watching Jurassic Park.
Leave the dinosaurs.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm under stress. I gotta light up 4 cigarettes before I get to the studio.
He's smoking up. Where is he? All right, get in here. Scott, get in here for your Oh, very nice. You look very handsome today.
He wants no parts of me.
You hate Jan, right? You
I don't
hate
him. I hate you.
Why do you hate me?
Well, you're the one that can, constantly insists on doing this after you proved I'm ready.
No. Here's the deal. The first time Jan was in here was 1992. He measured your lungs, and what you found, Jan, was that, if I'm reading this right, Scott's lung age was 83. He had the lungs of an 83-year-old man.
And that was in 1992?
You then gave him the test, and this test is called a spirometry?
Spirometry. It's a pulmonary function test.
Spirometry.
You're so good.
Like I'm supposed to know that.
That's all right.
He's laughing at me like I'm supposed to know that.
Oh, well,
you guys made up the name. I didn't. And and then the second time you did this was in 1993.
Right.
And you predicted that the lung age, it says it right here, 105 years.
Yes, his lungs are advancing rapidly in age.
Yeah.
I will say this, okay? When we administered that second test at 105 years, Scott's effort was not all that fantastic. So obviously it registered less than what it should be.
Right.
So right now, Scott, in this room, take a look around. I am your best friend because I can make this go down.
How much did you say?
Scott, how many? Be honest. How many packs a day you smoke?
I told you 2.
And what happens? You get. Why do you get so angry when you take this test? Don't you want to know the condition of your lungs?
Yeah.
Maybe it'll make you stop smoking.
Because we've done it twice already, and I think you've proved your point.
But what if your lungs... Has anyone's lungs ever been like 150 years old?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
How about decomposing?
I predict it'll read that his lungs were stolen.
2 holes in my chest. They're not there anymore.
And his wife hates this.
Right, I don't know.
Your wife drives you nuts when you do this, right? She hates... Why does she hate you getting your lungs tested? I would think she'd want you to get your lungs tested.
Well, I think she feels it's not a legitimate test.
Oh, she's a scientist.
Under these conditions. And, Honey, it's not legitimate.
Then why would you get upset since it's not legitimate?
Jan, isn't it a legitimate test?
It's a legitimate test. I go into people's homes. I go into nursing homes. I go into physicians' offices.
So this isn't an unusual place to do it.
The equipment is made by Puritan Bennett, and they've been in this type of... They've been in respiratory business from like the year 1.
Okay.
It's legitimate. Come on, you know it is.
Oh, come on. It's not like I have tuberculosis.
So what about, what are you doing back there? You're dubbing Jurassic Park?
Yeah. Jurassic.
What? I thought you were so busy you don't have time for anything.
You put the movie in, you turn it on, you hit record, and then I don't have to do anything else.
And why can't you just go buy a good copy of it? Don't you want to see it? Like on a good... It's like $12, Scott.
No.
But you know what you got to do? You got to tell Ralph not to bring these things in.
Yeah, who put Ralph bringing his in?
I didn't even ask him. He had it here.
Oh, he had it here. And how did you hook up with him?
I just saw it.
Oh, let me dub that.
I dropped the cigarette. I saw that. You can't dub it anyway. It's got copyright.
I see. How many cigarettes have you had today?
16. I don't know.
Be honest. How many have you smoked so far? 8? That's a lot, isn't it, Jan? Already for this time of morning?
Yeah, I got some questions here that we're going to determine, exactly what's what.
Like what? I ask him some questions.
All right.
We are?
Yeah.
I thought that the fact is that I smoke and I should stop.
That's all right.
That would be enough.
We're trying to just determine how bad a shape you're in.
Well, Scott did try to quit a few weeks ago, but he went right back.
Try again.
Quit. You know what it was? He got a cold, a bad upper respiratory infection.
Yeah.
So he goes,
I don't have any desire to smoke. I'll quit.
You know when you get a sore throat, you were a smoker.
Right, yeah.
When you get a sore throat,
you quit.
You quit because it hurt, you hate it. And Scott hasn't learned yet that as soon as he gets better, he's going to go right back to it.
All right, while I'm doing this, I'd like to get Karen in here and put the... we have an oximeter. It's going to measure the amount of oxygen in your blood.
I don't have any oxygen. I don't have any blood.
Smoke in my veins.
I smoked it. I have pure tar running through my arteries.
This is your nurse? Very attractive woman. How do you do, ma'am?
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Karen.
Yeah, hi, Karen.
Ooh, got a cigarette?
Now you want to take the test, huh, Scott?
Okay.
Nurse, are you married?
No.
Nurse is available.
I used to be quite a bon vivant in my day. The reason I smoke is to look attractive in front of girls like you.
So I can be cool.
Does it turn you on?
Okay.
Scott hates this. He almost has tears in his eyes. Are you going to cry?
Boo.
Why do you hate this so much? I don't understand. Wouldn't you want to know?
No, after doing it twice, I think you've proved your point.
No.
I still smoke, and it hasn't gotten any better, obviously. So what are you going to do?
I'm just curious to see how old your lungs are.
Yeah, what do you think his age is now?
Skeletal.
Jan.
Let's hope it hasn't gotten any worse.
Will you predict how old you think Scott's lungs have aged in a year? He's been smoking a lot.
He was 105 last
year. Yeah, last year he was 105.
You got to be at least 120, right?
Probably more.
Really? Could it be as much as 150?
Can I sort of take this off?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can take his headphones off. Now, what are you going to do? You gonna clip something to his ear?
Yep.
Now, what will that tell us, Jan?
Well, over here.
Yeah. Just tell me what we're going to...
Great time. It was a pleasure meeting everybody, but he just never showed. And I couldn't make it to Vegas that time he was there, so, I don't miss Henry. If somebody wants to hear something and get a good book out of something, I got a ton of stories and a ton of anecdotes that
all right, Paulie.
I would share.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Not because Henry's gone, but congratulations on your AGT and Robin, feel better, and good luck to everybody.
All right, Paulie, later.
Thanks, guys.
Paulie, who was Henry's arch nemesis. And it was really good stuff, too.
Gary.
Yes.
May I talk to you about eulogizing Henry Hill this morning?
Yeah.
I heard you mention Howard, or I actually heard Howard say, and you guys go back and forth about how difficult it is to be respectful of a guest who's such a despicable person.
Well, I mean, he probably was involved in the murders of people. That's something that you can never dismiss.
Right.
We put him on our show a lot, and he seemed to be remorseful about it. It was a very tortured soul. But yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, usually, even if you're full of shit, when you're eulogizing somebody, you can start with, he was a good guy.
Right.
But it's hard to say that about. I didn't know Henry well enough. I can't say Henry was a good guy because I met him after he did a bunch of stuff that was really bad. The guy I knew later on in life wasn't even that good a guy. He was a nice guy, but he could get drunk and belligerent, all that stuff. So he was an interesting guy. When he was sober, he was a great guy. There's something nice I could say about him. When Henry was sober, he was a pretty nice guy. There's guests that I personally don't like, and I'm not going to tell you who they are, but there's guests that I personally don't like that I book on the show. But I can do what's best for the show.
And it'll keep coming and coming. Like,
That's right.
Just like the prep never stops for this show.
Exactly.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. What's the deal? Like, do him and Kimmel know or like each other, or is it just?
Yeah,
like
are they rivals?
Well, I'm wondering because like I know Jimmy hates Leno, and I know he loves Letterman. But
where does he stand on?
But I'd also like to know what Jimmy's take is. You should. Craig Ferguson? Do you like Craig Ferguson? Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing for me. Some of these late night guys like each other, even though they compete against each other.
I know he's good friends with Conan. I mean,
That's an interesting thing. Who are you good friends with? Who do you hate? Who do you?
And why?
Yeah.
And the other thing is, like, I wonder if they ever talk to each other. Like, has he ever called another talk show host for advice?
Yeah, he called Leno.
I called you too, right?
He called me for advice. Yeah. Jimmy Fallon will be in here pretty soon. I'm anxious to talk to him. I saw a thing on the internet that was so good. I got to talk to him about it. They have, I don't know how you find the link. Maybe howardstern.com can put it up there. They're pretty good about that. But it's a link to his Saturday Night Live audition. When Jimmy Fallon, when anyone gets hired for Saturday Night Live, you have to audition in a room for. It's almost like America's Got Talent in Vegas. There's just like 5 or 6 people in the room.
And no audience.
No audience, and supposedly you never get any laughs, but you'll see on Jimmy's he does. It was Lorne Michaels laughing, but his audition was so incredible. What he did was he did about 10 impressions or 15 impressions, but what he did that I loved is he kept them real short, and so you never got bored.
Mm-hmm.
And then he picked up his guitar and started doing some singing impressions, but again, just like it almost looked like he was just ad-libbing them. It was a very relaxed audition. And as I'm watching it about the first or second song, and I go, no wonder this guy got the job. I mean, his audition, if you ever want to see a tape on how to audition for Saturday Night Live, there can't be a better audition tape than this. Now, I don't know how that stuff gets out there, if NBC put it out or what, but it is fantastic.
Maybe they're trying to show, maybe they've been getting a lot of bad auditions, and they thought, maybe we got to show a good Maybe, I don't know, but man, it was just incredible. And maybe I sensed a little bit of nervousness on his part in the beginning, but not really. I mean, he just seemed real confident for a young guy. Well, that's part of the trick of stand-up.
Yeah.
You gotta be confident.
Hey, Jimmy, is Jimmy here? I wonder if Jimmy would want to say hi to David Letterman.
Do they speak? Are they friends?
Should we try that? I'll try that for a second. See how that goes. Jimmy Fallon is the host of Late Night. Is that his? What's the name of your show, Jimmy? Is it Late Night? What is the name of Jimmy's show?
It is Late Night.
Late Night, right? Yeah.
It's Late Night. Hey, everybody.
Hey, man.
With all these shows, you could get confused.
Real quick, do you want to say hi to David Letterman?
No.
No? You didn't hear him? You don't want to say hi to Dave?
Yeah, I can say hi to Dave.
Dave, are you there?
Yeah, Jimmy, good morning.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Dave is in Chicago. Good. He just was on our show. I thought because you're both late night hosts, you'd want to...
Nice to be talking to one of the twins again.
The twins?
The twins?
Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. Sure, I call them the twins.
Yeah, what? You do. That's right.
I do.
Does he?
The twins, sure.
Yeah. Dave, just real quick, because Jimmy's here. He's got limited time. I just wanted to give you a chance to say, are you friends with Dave, or are you an enemy of his because you're with the Jay Leno camp and you're on NBC?
No. I mean, if anything, we're friends. Yeah,
you're friends.
I've been on the show a bunch of times.
Jimmy says you're his friend.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I appreciate that.
Anything you want to say to Jimmy?
Well, I was going to say, first of all, Howard, I just, something I forgot to mention before, I love that sound buzzard on AGT.
No, but I mean to Jimmy, not AGT.
Oh.
No, okay, all right.
Well, just a reminder, I just want to say that to Jimmy that Jay Leno is still a big chin douchebag. I'd love to, buy him a hoodie and have him troll around George Zimmerman's neighborhood.
Well, all right. Listen, you're obviously better. All right. Thank you, Dave.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. That's David Letterman.
David Letterman.
David Letterman, the real David Letterman.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Why would he say that? That's so, it's
you know
topical.
what it is? He's so much looser on our show than his own show.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
I think it's satellite that just loosens him right up.
I was telling everyone, now who put out your audition for Saturday Night Live? Do you put that out? Or, I mean, you obviously didn't have it. Who put that out on the internet?
It's weird because that was out. It was out on they put out like a DVD, like a best of DVD thing, which they do for some of the cast members.
And I'm sure you didn't object because, to me, it's almost like a primer, or is it a primer? But it's almost like a lesson in how to audition for Saturday Night Live. It's about 8 minutes long.
Yeah.
And it's this quick 8 minutes. What you did effectively that I thought was so tremendous, you quickly ran through your impressions. You didn't allow them to get bored.
Yeah, I did, because you know what happened is I had this I had the stand-up act, and it wasn't working. It wasn't funny, and I was telling people kind of who I was doing before I did the impression.
Right.
You know, like the old way to do impressions, you go like, and now, ladies and gentlemen, here's James Cagney.
Right.
You dirty rat, and then you do the impression. So this one I go, I'm not going to tell you who I'm doing.
That's what I loved. You never once said, here's who it is, and either you got it or you didn't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's clearly I'm doing Bill Cosby.
Do you remember, have you gone back and watched that audition?
I just saw the outfit I was wearing on a clip, like on the web. I'm like, oh, because I didn't know what people
I thought you looked really handsome. First of all, you seemed more chiseled. You were younger, kind of, you were very thin.
Wasn't as doughy.
You weren't as doughy. What happened? I mean,
he got comfortable. He got rich.
Did you get married? Is that what happens? And you just got doughy.
Before I got married, I just got doughy. I don't know what happened. I just got. But maybe that'll just keep me younger looking.
It's funny you say that because I see a guy auditioning, and you look like one of these ripped kind of almost like a model type physique. And you have gained a few. I mean, you're not fat by any means. But
No. I was never in shape, but I was skinny. I was like,
right.
Like if I wanted to have the body I looked up to, it would be Mick Jagger's.
Right.
It wouldn't be.
Me too.
I don't want a giant. I don't want big muscles. I don't want Jersey Shore. I don't want 𝗲𝗄𝗏.
Right. I look at Mick Jagger and I go, boy, I'd like to be that thin.
That's the
You know, it seems that that's the one physique you can keep up, because look at all those big muscle guys now.
I cannot
They're
lose
all
weight.
saggy.
I used to be, right. He actually looks pretty good. I used to be able to lose weight like that.
Yeah.
I just have to. I'm starving myself because I bought all these new clothes for America's Got Talent, and they're going live, and I got to.
I can't lose a pound, and I'm telling you, I'm not eating anything.
But that's the way to do it. But are you working out?
Yeah, I go running. Yesterday, I was so fucking tired, and I go to Central Park. I'm running around like a lunatic.
No, it's the dumbest thing. I'm downloading apps to make me run. And I go, this is the dumbest thing. I can't believe I'm downloading an app that says, go run.
But do you run? I mean, do you actually
I have
do
the
it?
app.
You have an app?
Yeah, I have an app that says run.
Only the app could exercise for you.
Should you start running, then you would have the app and you'd be all prepared. And I guess you would log all your mileage and all that kind of thing.
I had a treadmill. I bought a treadmill, which is a big mistake.
Right.
Because you never use it. It's the dumbest investment I ever had.
It becomes a hanger for clothes.
It's very expensive.
At one point, I had that. And I had a rowing machine because I heard rowing machine. You get a lot of
rowing is supposed to be great.
So rowing machines both had dust on them. I would go in. I'd put on your show. And I'd listen to your show and try to row like I'm in a rowing team in Dead Poet Society at Harvard. This is the dumbest thing.
30-something years ago when I started this show, I always pictured a guy in his car listening to it, never on his rowing machine.
Oh, it was so lame. It's so. I wish I'm telling you now because I don't do it anymore. But at one point, I had gloves so I can I can grip the rowing machine.
Right.
And it was just so dumb and a waste. But then I had a treadmill, and I ran on the treadmill, and maybe I'm just, maybe it's because I'm just so doughy. I made a lot of noise, and the neighbor comes up and knocks on my door, which I don't want. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Right. So you kept the machines in your apartment?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And I imagine it just wreaked havoc because those things are very loud. To have them in an apartment is outrageous.
Yeah.
And you're just pounding.
I'm just pounding. It was like boom, 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 boom. Yeah. My aunt used to have a guy that lived above her in Brooklyn who used to chop up pills every morning.
Right.
And you could hear him, and that's was the alarm clock because he'd be because he couldn't swallow his pills. And you go, that's her alarm clock. So I'm running on the thing, and I understand.
Right.
But it's not like I'm not up at like 6 in the morning pounding.
Right.
This is like 10.
So what are you going to do if you're getting doughy? Are you cutting back on your calories?
I don't know what to do.
You don't. It's horrible.
It's a thing I have to embrace because I don't know what to do.
But
I eat pretty well.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
Like, did you have a breakfast this morning?
I had some oatmeal this morning.
Oatmeal. That's it.
That's
Just
good.
Oatmeal.
That's
good.
Right?
Yeah, but I'm normally not up at this point.
Right, that's true.
But you'll eat a lot today.
What time do you normally get up?
Like last night, I had a Philly cheesesteak on the way back. I was on QVC last night.
Yeah, now I would think you would not go on QVC.
Well,
that it wouldn't be cool, so to speak.
Oh, that's why I just want to see what it is.
Right.
I want to go to this thing because I want to sell this record.
All right, so you've got a new record out.
Yeah.
Why would you? If you go on QVC, I happen to know something about this. You've got to give them a cut of everything you sell, right?
Yeah, well, I'm giving everyone a cut anyway.
You are?
I mean, NBC's getting more money than I'm getting for this.
Because a lot of the stuff on the CD are performances that you did on television.
Yeah.
And so they have the rights to it.
Yep.
So they're going to get a cut, and QVC's going to get a cut.
And and then the record label gets a cut, and then every guest star in the album.
Why put it out? Where do you get money up front? How do you make any money with this thing?
I really don't make it. The way I do it, I think in the future somehow I'll make money. Like more people will watch my show, or more people will know who I am, or what the things we do on our show.
That is actually your strategy with your show. Because you're on late at night, 12:30 at night, a lot of people don't get to stay up and watch it. And I know that you make everything available on the internet. And it's true. I mean, those clips do go viral and they go big.
But then they have to take them down.
What do you mean?
Well, I think it's a Writers Guild thing.
Right.
Remember when the Writers Guild had the strike? They had a thing about internet rights and all this stuff. So we're only allowed to put certain sketches up for like 2 months.
Oh, and then otherwise they'd have to be paid or something like that.
Yes. And NBC doesn't want to pay for that, which is fine. But it's a bummer for the writers who want to see their sketches on it.
But it is true. I mean, I really do, I see more of your show on the internet.
Yeah, which a lot of people do, or in a taxi cab or something.
Did you think when I appeared on your show the last time that I was overly rude to Mick Taylor of the Rolling Stones?
Absolutely not.
Was there any fallout from that? I mean, because I was kidding him about leaving the Rolling Stones, but I did it lovingly. I do love Mick Taylor.
No, as I was leaving, I said goodbye to him, and I gave him like a man hug. And he came in and he goes, I'm sorry about my friend over there. Next time I'd love to hear you talk more.
So he wasn't upset with me, was
No,
he?
not at all.
He was a good sport.
Great sport, totally laughing. Some people on my staff was like, that was pretty harsh. I was like,
yeah, I got a lot of feedback where people said, wow, you really ripped Mick Taylor a new asshole.
oh, no, in fact, I felt like you guys had done that before.
You know, I had a disappointing moment with your show because I really enjoyed my last appearance there. I had a great time.
Yeah.
But you and I broke into a song, a Rolling Stones song. We sang to the audience in the commercial break, and I had a feeling you would include that somehow. Or you can't include that because you don't have the rights to the song? Is that it? What happened there? There was no interest in airing that?
I didn't want to air it.
Why?
Because you're now a judge of singing.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, I know I'm not a good singer.
Yeah, but I don't want to put that out just since your debut.
I thought that was a fun, spontaneous moment.
I could put that up.
Well,
no one told us that. I was ready to put up, but I go, you know what?
Maybe Howard doesn't want that.
Maybe he doesn't want this. It was a commercial break. He's a singing judge now.
I see. You were protecting me.
I was trying to protect you.
I so don't know from that. You know, I don't protect anybody.
I said, well, maybe he doesn't want that because now he's got to be telling someone, hey, you sing awful.
You're a nice guy like that. You do protect your guests.
I try to. I do up to a point, where it's like as much as I can. If you're going to be rude to me, then I won't do anything. I'm just like, I'll let you sing.
It's like, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what am I going to do? But it's like, I think for the most part, I'm happy you're doing the show, and it's all just kudos for me and our show.
Who are you friendly with in terms of other talk shows? Let me get this, because the landscape, and I want you to be honest, I don't want you to be diplomatic.
Yeah.
I know you're friends with Jay Leno. You called him when you had to interview Obama. You got advice from him, as you said, and you got advice from me. And
I got advice from Barbara Walters, too.
Right. Yeah. But Conan is a close friend of yours, right?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't really...
Not anymore?
No, we were never close.
Oh, okay. I thought you were friendly with Conan.
I'm friendly with him. Yeah, we're not friends.
Did you not... Is he upset that you took over his whole time slot? No. But is he upset that you side with Leno in the big feud?
Nothing to me. He's come on the show. I mean, there's no sense. I mean, I'm not really part of that whole thing. So.
Oh, I thought you were friends with him.
With who?
With Conan.
No,
close.
I'm friends with them. No, I'm not close.
No.
I'm not close really with any of the hosts.
You're a hard guy to get close to. I've tried to hang out with you. It's impossible. You really want nothing to do with me. You really
What did you say? You were telling us the story about how you thought you were with him and then he left you and went to somebody else?
No. I ran into Jimmy when I was in Los Angeles, and he came over to the table, and we were eating together. He was having a smoothie, and I was eating a salad or something, and I was with my wife, and then he quickly got up after a while to leave, and it was because Lorne Michaels and a whole power table were waiting for him somewhere else.
That power table converged.
You are a very social guy.
Beckham was there, yeah.
Yes. Beckham was by the pool.
Enjoying the water, Jimmy.
Yeah. He didn't talk to me because, you know me.
How cool is that guy? He was wearing a ski hat in the pool.
Well, you're saying it in a nice way, but you're really making fun of him. Beckham is there. It was 900 degrees in L.A. We're sitting by a pool.
Leather jacket.
The fucker's got a leather jacket on, and he's got a ski hat.
Like a little jaunty.
Yeah, and even like my wife and I are sitting there, go, look at this fucking guy. Is he a poser or what? I didn't know who he was.
He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, but I didn't recognize him as Beckham. But I just said, look at this guy. He wants so much goddamn attention. He couldn't bring more attention to himself.
Why would you sit by the pool if you're wearing a leather jacket and a hat?
Right. So is that cool? I think it's not cool.
I don't know. I mean, well, sure. I don't know. I could never pull that off. You would make fun of me so bad if I rolled up to the pool and said, Howard, Beth.
And you're wearing shorts and a leather
and
jacket.
a leather motorcycle jacket and a ski hat.
That's a hard look to pull off.
I'd be like, I'm hanging out with the Edge.
But you do have, you see, you have played it where you are friendly with a lot of celebrities. You were just at the Drew Barrymore wedding.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now that was some wedding, right?
Gorgeous.
And there were a lot of famous people there.
There was a lot of people there, yeah. Well, it's just a lot of people there.
Yeah, but a lot of famous people there. Who was at the wedding, and how much fun did we have?
It was good. It was fun. It was... you know, I don't know.
Cameron Diaz was there.
Cameron Diaz was there.
Is she hot in person?
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous?
Yeah.
Hotter in the movies than in real life?
No, she's very pretty.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've known her for a long time. So
Right.
She's friends with my wife.
Oh, no, that's right. Your wife's
Charlie's
a big
Angels.
shot. That's right. Your wife's a big shot.
She's not a big shot.
What kind of big shot is she?
She's some sort of producer.
She produced. She works with Drew. They became Flower Films, like the partner, and so they did like Donnie Darko and Charlie's Angels, and it's just a bunch of other movies.
Is the marriage going to last between Drew Barrymore and this guy? I say no. What do you say?
I say yes.
Really?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Her track record is poor.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah, I think she would agree.
Did you sit her down?
Do you really go with, like, this is a serious wedding?
Did you sit her down and say, listen, honey?
I'm such a mush though at these things. I go to these things. I go. I gotta go to this wedding. I don't want to talk. I just want to go and enjoy the wedding, and it's good. And so it's another wedding, and I've been to so many weddings. And I used to be an altar boy, so I served mass. I served weddings.
Right.
But then I get there, and it's just really emotional.
Yeah, and you cry?
I start to fill up.
You're a good man.
I'm worse than any of these people. Like, I can't even look at Cameron. She's not crying. I'm filling up, going, and no one even at the altar.
Yeah, no one cries at
a rabbi talking. No. I'm not even
Just
Jewish.
being in the building.
Not even Jewish. She's saying words. I don't even say anything.
But nobody cries. Yeah,
right. I'm crying. Like, that's beautiful.
But nobody cries at a Drew Barrymore wedding. I mean, unless you're the groom's parents. I mean, really.
I was like, I got into it, and then I was just like, and I wasn't even drinking at this point.
Talk me through this. When you're invited to a high-profile wedding, like a Drew Barrymore wedding, and I would imagine that was fun. What do you get Drew Barrymore for a wedding gift? I mean, do you give her cash, or you just didn't even give her anything? Your mere presence.
I didn't give her anything. I really didn't.
Wow.
So
fucked up.
I got to ask Nancy. Maybe we did give her something. We had to give her something, right? I don't know. I had to travel.
That's your gift.
I mean, don't you hate that?
It's the gift of you.
When you have to, it's a destination wedding.
Yeah.
And you work for a living.
Yes.
So I have to take off of my work.
Right.
And fly to where you're getting married.
And then give
you a gift. And then if they get divorced the week after, I don't want the gift back.
Right.
I want my time back.
That's right.
I want my tears back.
Yeah, exactly. All the emotion you vested in this thing.
I really put a lot into this.
But really, you do have to get a gift of some sort.
I do, right?
Yeah,
But don't you have there's a window. I think there's a window.
Yeah, you have a year, right?
1 year.
Ann Landers said it was 1 year. I read that column.
Ann Landers.
Religiously. Yeah, she said 1 year.
So 1 year. I'll work on something. Oh my gosh, I got her a present.
You did?
Yes.
What'd you get her?
Of course. What am I talking about?
Go ahead.
I got her a painting.
Oh.
Of her and Will.
Will's her husband.
Yes.
I see.
With there's this artist that my wife loves. 𝗵𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍 is her last name. I don't know, but she's like a folk artist, and she did like a heart with Drew, and it's a beautiful painting.
You commissioned the painting for her.
Yeah.
Now, what does something like that cost? I mean, it's got to be expensive.
I mean, Nancy handles this
She
stuff.
handles it right. Good. That's why it's good to be married.
Yeah, but that could be a weird kind of gift, because if they don't like that kind of art.
It's true. I know. I don't like, but I think my wife knows Drew enough.
Oh, okay.
But it's not that big.
Is this the first Drew Barrymore wedding you've gone to, or have you been to others?
It's the first one I've been to.
First one you've been to.
Yeah.
And what about your wife? Has she been to others?
She's been to a couple others.
And in her opinion, did she say, gee, this is the nicest one so far? Or did she enjoy other Drew Barrymore weddings more?
No, definitely she liked this one.
She liked this one the best.
This one was the
nice?
best. This was good. And then, you know what's funny? Because she loves to have a good time.
Right. She seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah, but she's pregnant now.
Oh.
So she
is that well known that she's pregnant? I don't know that anyone knows that.
Yeah, people know that.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Maybe you just broke news.
Oh, stop.
Wouldn't that be great?
No, it wouldn't be. It'd be no.
I'm picturing her taking your painting and hanging it next to the painting your wife got her of Tom Green and Drew Barrymore. Like there could be a whole hall of husbands. Don't you think that'd be kind of cool?
Yeah, like the Vatican. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, all those paintings.
Whenever you marry a guy, you have all new paintings from the Fallons.
No, but she had a band go up, and it was a fun. It was. I mean, she knows how to throw up. But great food.
Right.
It's good food. Which you know what happened is I don't look at the. Do you call it a menu when they tell you what's
right?
On
Nah, but it's like a menu.
Because
right.
you can't order off it, but it's telling you what's going to happen with the food. And I go, so I'm eating the salad, and I just want to eat because I don't want to get too drunk and just do something ridiculous. So and just want to go home early. So I'm eating in this salad and this thing, then there's fried chicken. So I eat all this fried chicken. I eat like 4 pieces of. I never had more fried chicken.
And don't you love when they serve something informal like fried chicken? It's so much better. Right.
It was great.
It's great.
And then they go, well, here's the steak course. I go, oh, I can't because I just ate all this fried chicken. What am I at? One of those Brazilian places?
Right.
You ever been to those places?
All you can eat?
Yeah. Where you
But it's all this different meat.
Yeah, you have to flip the card over to tell them to stop.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you have to flip the card to red because I'm just going like, why do you keep offering me this meat? I guess I'll take it. I mean, I'm not going to waste it. But then I'm like it's like a Flintstone.
It's gluttonous.
It's ridiculous. It's like medieval times.
It's like the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's like Game of Thrones.
Give me meat.
Are you watching it this season?
Oh yeah. I fucking love it.
I dropped out.
You dropped out of
Dropped out.
Why?
I don't know. I couldn't put up the second episode. I don't get this.
In other words, there's too many characters, too much dialogue.
It's 150 characters. It's like Twitter. It's like 140. There's Peter Dinklage is just getting blowjobs left and right. I go,
yeah. What world is this?
What is this?
That's why it's TV, it's fantasy.
Well, people at work, they go, no, this is the way it was back then. I go, it's fiction.
That's right.
It's a made-up world.
What do you mean
it's
back
like
then?
saying that's the way things are in Alice in Wonderland.
You mean just be magic?
Yeah, you eat a mushroom, you get things. Like, you're basing your fact on fiction. It's not even an argument. I can't even have this argument.
So who's at your table at the Drew Barrymore? I mean, imagine a powerful table of wonderful entertainers all making jokes. And like you say, you got to be on your game almost because you can't get too drunk. There's a lot of heavy hitters there.
Yeah, I was at Drew's table.
Oh,
so I was with Drew and Will, and my wife Nancy. And Nancy had to get up and speak and say something.
Is she articulate? Your wife? Are you embarrassed?
Did you help her with what she had to say?
I didn't. I tried to, and then I tried to give her a joke. It just didn't work.
What was the joke?
Well, I was going to say a joke about something like that. I don't know why. She's just so nervous doing this. I don't know why I try to give her a joke. I say, well, at the end, say, look, now that we're family, Jimmy wants to stay at your parents' summer home this summer because they have a great summer home in Maine. It wasn't even that funny going into it.
That was the joke?
Yeah.
No wonder she didn't use it. What is that?
I think she did use it.
So it's you, Drew.
Yeah.
Who else is at the table?
Scarlett Johansson was there.
Scarlett Johansson's at the table.
No, not at the table. She was there.
What's she wearing?
They're all just look gorgeous. Everyone's dressed up nice for the
with the titties out and the whole thing, right?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
Of course. What do you mean, I guess? What, you're not a man?
Well, I am a man, but what are you talking about? I don't know what that means.
Titty dress.
Well, they're flashing things.
Girls always have their titties out at these weddings.
I don't know. I didn't see
You're
that.
You're such a polite guy. You won't even look at their titties.
I didn't know.
They wear those gowns, with the titties.
I know you keep saying that, but I don't know what you're talking about. It's a gown.
It's a gown. All right.
Yeah.
And does Drew Barrymore wear white? Does she?
She wore white. It looked beautiful. There was
Virginal
Chanel.
White. Yeah.
Chanel is Will's family's in.
I see.
So everyone wore Chanel. Cameron, Chanel.
Well, I'm happy for her, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? Why shouldn't I?
I hope she's happy.
She was great. She was super happy, and it was at her home. I was at it was Montecito. I was in Montecito.
But the mother's not. Drew Barrymore doesn't get along with. I know the mother. I used to have her on the show all the time. She was a firecracker.
Yeah.
But the mother doesn't get to go to the wedding, right?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not on.
I don't think she was there. I didn't run into her.
You didn't see her walking Drew down the aisle?
You would have noticed.
No,
I would have.
You believe me? Yeah, you would have.
I would have seen it.
Sad, though, right? Is she outside protesting? I heard she holds up a sign and she goes, I'm against this wedding.
I didn't see that either.
No. It's sad, right?
Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's a bummer. It's like you just, I don't know. I don't know the whole scoop, so.
Right. You don't get involved that way.
But this is a weird story. So I go to, my wife's getting ready for all the bridesmaids, and so I go out to lunch in Montecito.
Right.
I'd never been to Montecito.
It's beautiful, right? I've never been
beach
either.
Place, fine.
Right.
And so I go there, and I walk to this place. I go, well, maybe I'll just sit down. I'll have something to eat, and I'll get a glass of wine or whatever. Drink in the afternoon. I don't care. I got nothing to do.
Right.
So I go in. I go to this place. This guy comes over. He goes, what would you like? And I look at the thing. I go, hey, buddy, I'd like to get this white bean salad or something. And then he goes, and then a pizza. and a glass of wine. He goes, all right. I go,
No wonder
thanks,
you're
buddy.
doughy. With that, you ordered a pizza, a white bean salad, and wine?
It's a lot of starch.
Maron, that's a lot of calories. But go ahead.
All right. So I can lose weight then, I can tell you.
That's right.
Cut out that
Go ahead.
starch. So anyways, I go, so the guy, I go, I'm sorry to keep calling you buddy. What is your name? So he goes, my name's Josh. I go, okay, Josh. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Josh.
Right.
So he leaves. He comes back. He brings the white bean salad and the wine. And it looks like there's mayonnaise on the white bean salad.
You don't want that.
I hate mayonnaise.
Right.
And it's 90 degrees outside.
Right.
So it's like hot mayonnaise. So I'm just sitting there, and I'm drinking my wine, waiting for Josh to come back.
Right.
So he finally comes back, and I'm halfway through my wine, and I go, I don't want to get hammered.
Right.
I just want to eat my lunch, get fat, and get out of here.
Right.
So he comes back, and I go, hey, sorry, Josh, but is there mayonnaise in this thing? He goes, let me check with the chef. So then he leaves again for 3 minutes. So now I'm done with the wine. I'm licking
Haven't
the bottom
eaten
of the glass.
anything.
Now
Right.
I'm getting buzzed. He comes back and he goes, the chef said it's red wine, it's vinaigrette, and it's the rest is a surprise.
A surprise.
Surprise.
And then he leaves again.
Right.
So I was staring at this thing. I go, I'm not going to eat this.
No.
Surprise. What if the surprise is mayonnaise?
Right.
You idiot.
I want to know if there's
Yeah,
mayonnaise.
so I asked you a question. So
Right.
anyways, he comes back and he goes, oh, Mike, you didn't touch the salad. I go, no, I don't like mayonnaise. I like creamy stuff. So I'm sorry. I didn't. He goes, oh, all right. Let me get the chef. Will probably want to bring. I go. I don't want anything else.
Yeah, twink it out
Just
of here.
bring me a pizza and I get the check. I want to get out now. I'm mad.
Spending your life at the
I'm mad.
You're getting drunk.
restaurant
I'm getting
Montecito.
drunk, and so then he brings me another glass of wine on the house because I got the mayonnaise. And I go, thank you, Josh. He goes, no problem. He goes, and yeah. So then he brings the pizza over, and I go, Josh, this looks amazing. Thank you so much. He leaves. The manager comes over.
Right.
Excuse me. Can I just ask, is everything okay? Yeah. And I go, everything's fine.
But now you're making a scene,
Yeah,
right?
the big scene. So then I don't want to get Josh fired.
Right.
So I go, by the way, and this is a true story. I go, by the way, Josh is great.
Right.
She goes, he's married. So I'm hammered.
Yeah.
I'm hammered.
Right.
But she thinks I'm hitting on the. I never see Josh again. He leaves.
Oh my God.
He thinks I was hitting on him.
Oh my God.
I go, this
That's
is a
amazing.
nightmare.
Maybe you give off that vibe a little bit.
Like a little.
Because you're
gay-
such a nice. You do have a little bit of a gay vibe.
Too much. A gay vibe, effeminate.
I used to think sometimes you were gay.
Yeah.
I've had that thought.
Yeah.
I had this whole imaginary life for you that you married, but your wife's a beard, and you
Oh, my.
and you go over to Lorne Michaels' table and you're staring at Beckham. And this, that. No, you know what it is? Because you're a nice guy.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's an act, but like you're the guy. Hey, I don't
But
know.
what
this,
do I have to do? Do I
I
have
don't
to
know this
fight
titty dress.
Josh?
You have to but you're
Yeah, I see what
very
you're saying.
you're so guys aren't respectful.
Right. They're
You know.
lewd.
We have penises and they rule our lives. And,
Yeah.
and
I
you
should be
seem-
watching Game of Thrones.
Well, yes. It seems like you've overcome the urge, you know, to be gross but you must fart and do weird shit things right. I mean, like any other guy.
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, I don't remember.
You don't even shit.
I don't.
Do you
I
ever
don't
use
think
foul
so.
language? No.
I do now and then, sure.
I don't get that impression. I
I
think
mean, I do. Sure, I do sometimes, but it's like when you're just goofing around or.
Right. You will do that with your friends.
Yeah.
Now, talk to me about the new album for a second. I see you have your guitar here, which always excites me because I was telling Robin, this audition tape that you did when you were on Saturday Night Live, it was so fantastic. How old were you then?
I think it was 23.
And you were smart about it. You grabbed your guitar and you started to play the guitar.
Yeah.
And you went through quick musical impressions. And I love that because, first of all, it's brief.
Yeah.
Sucks me in, you give a funny line, and you're on to the next thing. And you like to give the impression that you're almost just coming up with it off the top of your head. That's the trick to a great stand-up or a great audition for Saturday Night Live. Do you think, have you ever seen anybody else's audition tapes for Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
Is yours the best?
Oh, no.
Are you the only guy who ever got a laugh from Lorne Michaels? Because it's legendary. I've talked to other Saturday Night Live guys.
It's
Brewer.
tricky. It's a tough room. It's really tough. It's like no one laughs.
He is guffawing through your audition.
Like some good laughs. He starts laughing when I did an impression of Adam Sandler because at the time no one did that.
It was fantastic.
Oh, thanks. But there was
do Adam Sandler. Come on.
There was three phases of Adam. There was like the one part where he just kind of mumbles and he goes like, "How you doing? It's good to see you, Howard. All right, good to be here. And then he goes. Then he does the thing where it's like, you know, and then the third part is where he goes like, he yells and you're just like, shut up. So I just did the mix of all three, and I actually called Adam Sandler before I did that.
You did? Because you want to be respectful?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's why people think you're gay.
Is that why?
You're too respectful.
I should have said, hey, how about those titties?
Yeah, you should have titty dress.
Hung up the phone.
I'm beating off.
And hung up the phone.
You know, funny enough, Adam Sandler was almost here today. Now, Adam Sandler and I have a weird background. We don't talk, and I was critical of some of his movies, like no one else was.
Oh, he didn't.
Were you once on a plane with Adam?
Yeah, we didn't talk to each other.
Didn't speak.
It was incredibly awkward, but I had heard that he was maybe coming in this morning. I was excited
He's
to sort of...
the nicest dude.
That's what I hear.
Ever. Oh, he doesn't care if you don't like his movies?
Well, he seems to care. I don't know.
He stays away from here.
I was very excited to get past all of that.
He's absolutely one of the funniest humans on the face of the earth.
Yeah, and there's many things I think he does that are funny, hysterically funny.
Yeah, me too.
But, you know, listen, I got to be honest if I don't like a movie.
I don't do that.
How did you, when you say you reached out to Adam Sandler before you auditioned for Saturday Night Live, how do you even know to get to him? Because wasn't he already on Saturday Night Live? He was a big star. How did you know him?
My manager at the time, Randy Siegel, used to work at Burlstein Gray, and she knew Sandler on his way out.
Right.
So she knew him, so she called Adams and said, hey, my client, Jimmy, who you met once before, I think he saw me at the Improv in L.A.
Right.
And she said he wants to do an impression of you for Saturday Night Live. Are you cool with that? And he's like, sure. He's like, does he want to do it for me? Like, he can call me and do it for me. So I go, I called Tim 𝗏𝗏, actually was his writing partner.
Right.
Talked to Tim. Tim goes, all right, here's Adam. Adam got on the phone. He's like, hello, how you doing? Hey, Jimmy? I go, yeah, this is Jimmy. He goes, all right, you're going to do an impression? You're going to do a... you the impression of me? No, he didn't. He said, he said, do it for me. Let me hear it. So I did the whole thing, and he starts laughing. He goes, I love it. It's great, kid. Go hit a home run. Go do it.
What if Adam had said no to you? Would you have not done? I mean, that probably got you a job on Saturday Night Live and changed your life. You would have said, I'm not doing it?
I probably would have done it anyway.
You would have done it anyway.
Yeah, and then I would have said, hey,
you would
give me a break.
You're right. Sorry. Yeah, because
man.
it's one of your best things.
Yeah, that was my big thing. It was my closer, I think.
I'm trying to remember what else you did on the audition tape. It was seamless. It was...
I did that, and I'm trying to get the Seinfeld. I mean...
Because Seinfeld was dead on. That is not as easy, because I do, hey,
yeah.
But it doesn't really sound like Seinfeld. You had every inflection down.
I had him on the show, on Saturday Night Live, we did a bit where Jerry came on the show, and he brought his impression, he changed his impression to match my impression, because it was a little off.
Right.
So I was talking about the Gap, and how they have these new, like, it was almost like culottes for men at the Gap. It's called like beach pants or something. So they go, what are these beach pants? Who wears these things to the beach? What kind of a place is the Gap? And he goes, pocket tee? Thanks, Gap. What? You'll refold it? This place is great. They refold your clothes if you don't want them. So we're just yelling back and forth.
Isn't it true? I guess you point out that there's three phases of Adam Sandler. There's three different Jerrys, maybe, I'm thinking. There's
a couple. There's the, can you believe you do that? And then you wait, you ask the question, and then you yell back the answer.
Would it be inappropriate if you said one day, because I swear I'd go see this, that you're going to do a one-man show on Broadway, and if you did a half hour of Seinfeld's material, but gave us the Seinfeld experience, I would want to see that.
Like a human hologram?
Like a human hologram. Like you actually went out and performed that.
Like the Tupac hologram.
Because as much, like, one of the things that drives me crazy, you start doing that, and all I want is more. But is that the secret? You got to leave them wanting more?
No, I don't know. If there is a secret, I don't know. That's probably all I can do.
You can't go on. After a while,
probably get annoying.
After a while. Now, Lorne Michaels, when he saw this audition, he had to be, okay, I'm signing this guy, right? I mean, you must have heard that hour that you were on the show.
No, I waited for like 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
And no feedback?
No, like, feedback that was like, I think it went well. Like, just be happy, but we're not sure.
Oh, my Lord.
It's a tough thing. And then when you go meet him...
Did you think you fucked it up?
Yeah, well, you never know where you go... Because I auditioned once before, and they... I was at the comic strip here in New York, and I auditioned for that, and I just flopped. It was awful. I had a bad set. I go, oh, this is the worst. I didn't get it. And then they said, we're looking for Tracy Morgan. We're looking for a black cast member.
Right.
So I go, oh, well, there you go.
Right.
So
You're out.
That made me feel bad. I can try. I mean, I got to go up for different roles. You know?
That's amazing to me because I watched that audition and I go, I'm signing this guy tomorrow, and I'm nervous if I don't get him.
Everyone says,
you got to get him before everybody else.
𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍, who's my producer now, he was there, and 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗍 was there, and they all say, no, we knew exactly at the time
that you nailed it.
That you nailed it. That we signed. And I go, oh, well, I didn't know.
Well, yeah, and the funny thing is, I'm thinking about your performances on Saturday Night Live. I'm trying to think if they really used your impressions that much.
You know what I did? I did everything once, and I never did it again because I thought that was cool.
But you did something on that audition tape, too, that was good. That was very Saturday Night Live. You said, well, this is an impression of a guy, but it wasn't anyone famous. It was just, you know, the guy who always says this or the guy who always says that.
Yeah, none of those guys worked.
They didn't?
No, I did like a guy who did double takes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was cool.
Everything, gosh, it was just, I don't know. I could never even think.
And on that audition, you didn't do your musical impression of Neil Young, which I think is your strongest impression.
I did not do Neil Young at the time. Well, at the time, I didn't know what would be funny with doing a Neil Young impression.
Neil Young's a big guy, you know. When did you start developing the Neil Young thing?
I did the Neil Young thing. I always had it, but I think, you know, it took a writer on this show, on Late Night, that his name is Mike DeCenzo, to go like, what if Neil Young sang the theme to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, that was good.
So that's so like you can
Did you put that on the album?
Yes, this is on the album.
This is on the album. Do you have to get permission from Neil Young? No, because it's an original kind of.
No, you do.
You got to get the permission from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air people, don't you?
Yeah, Will Smith.
Yeah,
and both, and Neil Young. So no one's getting paid for this.
I mean, I don't see how you're making any money.
Neil's buying a boat right now.
What are they paying you on for your TV show? Are they paying you decent money?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you get $8 million?
No,
not that much.
No.
What did Jimmy Kimmel tell us he's getting? $8 million?
I don't remember.
He's been on for like 10 years.
He's been on. I keep trying to get.
Years.
Would it be weird? You guys compete against each other in some way, right?
Not really.
Don't you think?
I think at one point we do.
At
like 12:30 or 12 to 12:30. I go on at 12:30. He goes on at 12.
Yeah, but I keep wanting to get you guys together, but I'm wondering if that would be weird in some way.
Oh, we've hung out.
Oh, you have hung out.
He's a super nice guy.
Oh, you like him?
I love him.
You don't feel competitive with him?
I could care less.
Really?
Why?
Right.
Who cares?
You had such a fucking healthy attitude. You must have had a great relationship with your parents.
No.
I wish. No.
I did. I just moved them. I just moved them out of my childhood home.
Oh, you did?
They moved to Bronxville, New York.
Oh, yeah. You had to sell the house and you were trying to get someone cool to buy the house?
I wanted somebody cool to buy it because I don't want I don't know what's going to happen with somebody.
You feel attached to your childhood house?
Kind of, yeah, a little bit.
What did the house sell for?
It didn't sell.
Oh, it's still for sale?
Still for sale.
Where is it?
It's in Saugerties, New York, which is upstate by Woodstock. And
oh, yeah, forget it. You're going to hold on to that thing for the next 10 years.
Yeah,
Nobody's looking in Saugerties.
Yeah, and you got a stipulation that they be cool. Forget it.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, exactly, it's a devil.
Now, people tell me by cool you mean white people. Is that true? You're a racist? Horrible racist?
That's basically what I'm saying.
What is it, Gary?
I was reading an interview with Jimmy in Rolling Stone, and I thought he was insinuating that his parents were like sort of super protective.
Overly protective?
They were, yeah. Very
too much.
My grandfather was a cop from Brooklyn, so my mom had an overprotective childhood. So I think me and my sister weren't allowed. She was my best friend, and we weren't allowed to. We didn't have friends. We just kind of hung out with each other in the backyard.
As a result, are you very afraid of the world? Because you strike me as a guy who'll get on a plane, you'll go to California, you go here, you go there, you're sucking the world in.
I think I'm interested in that stuff. Because I didn't have that growing up. Like, I love to read Outside Magazine.
Right.
Because I would never do half the stuff in this magazine.
See, a
guy crosses a crevasse
I'm a very fearful person, so I don't go anywhere. Last night I went to dinner with a couple. They said, Howard, Beth, join us next weekend. We want to put you on our private plane. We're going to go to Paris together. We're going to have an incredible time. And they spelled out what we're going to be doing, blah, blah, blah. And I looked at my wife and go, oh, my God, Paris is a terrible place. And I don't want to.
How do I say no?
I mean, how do I say no to this? This is something everyone in the world should experience.
This is like an episode of The Bachelorette.
It sounds like filled with danger.
Yeah, because it's a private jet?
No, because it's just... I just want to be
foreign
home.
land.
Yeah, I just want to be home with my dog, and
Yeah, it's I like going home.
Yeah, you like that too?
I like going home. I know my wife. I know she's gonna be like,
right. Yeah.
We watch the same things. We eat the same stuff.
Yeah, I got my food.
I got my routine. I barely have enough time to relax. So when I get home,
it sounded like a nightmare to me.
No, it's just too much work.
Too much work.
Because you got to reinvent. You got to relive. You go, I don't know how to live here.
But a normal person would never turn. Like Robin would be on that plane tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I mean, a private jet, and this guy's top of the line, and they got rooms and the whole thing.
I can't be bothered.
Yeah, me too.
It just
doesn't interest me.
Doesn't interest me. I'd rather, seriously, I've heard you say this on the show, but I'd rather sit and stare at a wall.
Yeah.
And just stare at nothing. Just sit there and go like, this is fantastic.
You know what excites me? And this is the sickest fucking thing in the world. You know what I'm doing on, I think it's Thursday or Friday. I forget.